All right, ladies and gents, we're gonna be starting our live stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, and ladies and gents, we're gonna be starting our live stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, and wrong one. After days Antira, welcome again to another episode of the wrong one. Your boy. After days Antira, welcome again to another episode of the wrong one. Your boy. Amazing. I have to admit, I messed up on that. I messed up on that. I messed up on that. I really thought that we were going to go straight into. I messed up on that. I really thought that it sent me back into the. It just like legit sent me back. It sent me back into the. It legit sent us back into this. It just like this legit this mode sent me back. Anyways, I think it's a lot back into. How's the audio now? We good? Anyways, I think it's a lot back. Yeah, I noticed when I was like out the files earlier. I was like, why am I hearing the? Yeah, I noticed when I was like out the
you're experiencing recording.
Yeah, I noticed when I was
your stand has recording.
Yeah, anyways, ladies and gents, peeps of the stream, we got our two guests tonight. We got our two guests tonight. We also got our
At your service.
back again, also known as Ragazord.
Oh, the last Filipino came
with his dog on his side. He's been resurrected, bro. With his dog on his side. In today's Sunday Mass service, we have our brother. Today's Sunday Mass service, we have our brother.
You ever seen
Today's Sunday Mass service.
You get a grab bag of either.
Today's Sunday Mass service.
You get a grab bag of either.
Yeah, I got a quote. Yeah.
What's the quote?
If it don't work, it don't quote. Yeah, I got a quote. Yeah.
What's the quote?
If it don't work. Yeah.
He over here looking for something.
It don't work, it don't work, guys.
He over here trying for something.
It don't work, it don't work, guys.
Oh my god.
We're not working.
It don't work, it don't work, guys.
We're not gonna.
Sorry guys, we're not TV streamers.
We're not
It don't work, it don't work.
We're not gonna.
You do the ocho ocho. That's it. That's about it. It's not working, but you know.
It's the
You do the
next
ocho
best
ocho.
thing.
That's it. That's about it. It's not working, but you know. You do the ocho ocho. That's it. That's about it. It's not working, but you know.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel though.
That's it. That's about it.
It's free.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about paying $5 my YouTube channel though.
That's it. That's about it.
You know, I still think. Yeah, you guys are watching this on YouTube. Welcome to the recap. For those of you guys that are on Twitch, welcome to the live. Welcome to the. Those of you guys that are on Twitch, welcome to
between episode 20 and episode 21. Episode 21 last week
kind of had a problem with the with audio.
episode 21, so I couldn't officially call it episode 21.
Had a problem with the with audio. So this episode is technically episode 21.
The expansion.
Yeah. So this
DLC.
is, so
21.
this episode is- Can you do something for
The
me?
expansion.
Yeah.
Oh no. Anyone? Guys want to see that? No.
21. Can you do something for me? 21.
He's not one with the WWE.
Something for me. 21. I don't know what it is.
Like a really big meme now.
Like Drake makes so many. I don't know what it is.
Like a really big meme.
Rich flex. Rich Flex. I don't know what it's one song where Rich Flex. It just gets to you because like you don't. I don't know what it's Rick does not sound like Rich. I don't know what it is. It's catchy, right? Because it's Rich Flex. By Drake featuring. I don't know what it is. It's catchy, right? Because it's Rich Flex. Drake's going by Drake featuring. And then he says, "Can you do something for me, Rich Flex? Can you go call the Drake next for me 21?" And then that's what he literally says, like in that moment, like Rich Flex. You know how like in those rap songs they usually spell in that's what he literally says, like in that moment, like 21. You know how like in those rap songs they usually 21. That's what he literally says, like in 21.
Random sounds.
I don't know what it is, but just watching that video, listening to the song, like I don't know what it is, but just watching that video,
In a way, yeah.
yeah, right.
I like girls older than 21. Yeah. Please
No.
believe me. Yeah.
Like if you don't believe
I'm
me,
not a groomer. Yeah.
if you don't believe me, go watch the TikTok video. If you don't believe me, go watch the TikTok video. If you don't believe me, go watch the TikTok video. Like pop off, like go watch the TikTok video. And then you see that one animation where Drake's all. Speaking of which, the UFC fight.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, the UFC fight. Hell,
Did y'all watch the entire card? Or did you guys watch
the UFC fight.
I was watching just prior and also Izzy's fight.
I
Like,
see.
those two had a really good fight.
I've been really busy putting up work.
Those two had one really good fight.
I've been really busy putting up work.
I watched it just the main card because I was
I've been
playing
really
the
busy
video games
putting up
during the prelims. Watched not early prelims and prelims, so I can only watch the main card. It was a hell of a fucking main card. It was not early prelims and prelims, so I can only. For me, one of my favorite fights was the 4-8. It was a Chandler fight. My goodness.
Oh, that fight.
When round one started, I just wanted to pop it instead of Chandler fight. And it got beat last week.
That fight.
When round one started, I just wanted to pop it.
I was like
That last part though, like when you got caught in the corner of the cage, he just went last part though, like when you got the moment he dropped his hand, he was there ready to like two clean right hooks, and then out of nowhere he goes for the cross left hook ready to like knock him out, and I was like, yeah, this guy was on the cross left with this one, knocked him out, and I was like, yeah, this guy was on
What
the
made the difference was that Corey is a better
knocked
defensive
him out,
boxer.
and I was like.
And then when Chandler was tired, like when he caught it open, he choked him out. Corey is ended the round like that. It's crazy. And that first one was the most fucking open. He choked him out. It was action packed. Again, if you saw that fight, like it was. I think there's this boxing toy game called Rock'em Sock'em.
Oh,
yeah,
Sock'em Bopper.
there. It's exactly that. That was literally round one.
Remember? Sock'em Bopper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The inflatable glove.
I only remember this because like if you watch
Nickelodeon or you watch
I only remember this because you hear the
Sock'em Bopper, more fun there. A fellow fight.
blow up, put your hands inside, get ready to roll. Oh, it was get ready to have blow up, put your hands inside, get ready to roll. It's like Sock'em Bopper. I don't know what it is, man. I was like, Sock'em Bopper.
At least it's safe
I don't know what it is, man.
Chandler and Corey and
That was just straight up.
That was a bar fight.
No, that was just straight up.
And I've seen bar fights.
Oh, that.
Bar fights are crazy, dude.
Bar fights are out of hand. Man.
Oh, why you hitting on my girl? Bar fights are crazy, dude. Oh, why you hitting on my girl? No, 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 no. Ay, I want to see the family reunion tomorrow. No, no. Shit, I didn't know you were my cousin.
I was like, so. There was a.
Shit, I didn't know you were my cousin.
I watched recently. So I forgot the name. There was a.
Shit, I didn't know you were my cousin.
Watch recently. So I forgot the name. There was a.
Shit, I didn't know you were my cousin.
Kindergarten class. And I was like,
How the hell do you compare a kindergarten classroom
and a bar? And so he goes on to say this. I was like,
How the hell
well,
do you
you
compare
see,
a kindergarten classroom
and a bar. And so he goes you have a bunch of people who are not properly potty trained. You see, right? You have people who are not. You have two guys on the corner fight. You have fist fighting. And then you have two other girls on the other side arguing about. And then you have who looks better. Two other girls on the other side. And you have some other dude crying on the other side for no reason whatsoever. And you have that one guy that likes to sleep. I was like, you know, you have that one guy that likes to sleep. I was like, that's pretty smart. I was like, you know, you have that one guy that likes
to because in terms of intention, it's the place where
pretty
emotions
smart.
can go wild.
You know,
Both places allow you to do that.
I think I remember. It was Jim Gaffigan. Yeah.
oh my god, I love Jim
Places
Gaffigan.
allow you to do
Jim
that.
Gaffigan was one of my favorites. I think I remember. It was Jim Gaffigan. Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Both
love Jim.
places allow you.
He made a lot of jokes about food, but he also had a lot of jokes about he also made a lot of religious jokes too.
I see.
It's like there was one where he goes. So you know the story. There was one where he goes.
Abraham.
Yeah,
Right?
about
So, like,
the sheep
there
sacrifice,
was
right?
one-
Yeah. So he has a wife, and her name was Sarah.
Yeah,
And
about
so,
the sheep sacrifice, right?
yeah. So Abraham being the son of God, and all these rules, right? And so like sometimes he'll come late into the night, right? And so Sarah would be there waiting for him, and she's like, so sometimes he'll come late into the night. He's like, yeah, I was just thinking about the word. And so he made this joke and said, well, then, if God, and so he made this joke and said, if you love God so much, you would you would work this late into the night. If you love God so much, yeah, you would. If God told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? Work this late, yeah. It's like if God told you to sacrifice your son, would you do it? It's like it's like if God told you to sacrifice your son. And I was like, oh, if you know, you know. If God told you to sacrifice God. That's what I was like, oh, if you know.
Consulted and then some conveniently in terms of plot reasons and angels popped out
If you
over
don't-
you. Instead of like killing your son and all that stuff, conveniently you can get a sheep reset. Here you go. It's the next best thing to prove his loyalty to the Lord. Bible wars are funny and weird sometimes. It's the next best thing to prove his loyalty to the Lord.
For quite some time. There's a lot of
There's a lot of interesting stories in the world.
there's a lot of
It's world without.
I didn't know. There's a lot of
And during the Old Testament,
I didn't know.
There's
There's a lot of
and during the Old Testament,
I didn't know.
It's funny too because the entire Bible centered around a certain location, Israel. Israel and any neighboring countries around it. But for a Bible that is meant for everyone, it's Israel and any neighboring countries. But for a Bible that is meant for everyone, it's Israel and any neighboring.
Do you know my name came from the Bible?
But for a Bible that
Jether, right?
is meant for
Like
everyone.
Jether?
Okay.
Do you know my name? Which is kind of crazy. I was like,
that wrong. I say Jether.
no, because actually I'm not the only Jether here. There's actually Jether back. So a lot of people mistaken me for him. I'm not the only Jether here. I know that Jether back. So a lot of people, well, you can pronounce the J as a G because his own, it's actually a J, but they pronounce it as a G. A lot of people, well, you can pronounce the J as a G. That's why, like, people can his own, it's actually a J, just call me Jet. Or Chowder, you know. That's the easiest way, I guess. It's actually a J, just call me Jet. Well, like with my aunts, they have that. That's the easiest way. Philippine accent. So it's like, call me Jeter! My aunts, they have that. Oh, shit, are you mad? You know? So it's like, call me Jeter!
My name was also
Oh, shit, are you mad? You know? Jeter!
my name was also so Simon was one of the 13.
Jeter!
Which I get confused sometimes because there's Peter and then there's Simon Peter.
Right.
I'm like, wait. Which I get confused sometimes because there's Peter. Which one is Simon?
Right.
I'm like,
Well,
wait.
yeah, they are separate people. Simon, the apostle. I already forgot the name of the apostle.
Like,
Wait. Yeah, they are separate. So Simon, Tom the Line of them all of them promised to Jesus that they're gonna spread the teachings and all that. So
Right.
Tom the Line of them all of them promised to Jesus that they're gonna spread the teachings. It's like, and what's crazy is that all of them that's like the Bible's a compendium of multiple stories too, and there's different people that that put it all together throughout the thousands of years of iterations, and then things happen here and there, and then boom, you have multiple subspecies of Christianity.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when I mean multiple, I mean like 10 other things happen here and there, and then
I was like, there's a subdivision within the subdivision.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And when I mean multiple, I mean like 10 other things happen
Uh,
here and there. So
I was like, there's a subdivision.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Exactly. When I mean multiple,
I was like, there's a subdivision.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
cult following per se.
Oh, that.
Zealot. A lot of people are just zealots on that. They zealously follow the Bible in their own way. Zealot. A lot of people are just zealots on that. They spread from there. Martin Luther, one of the most famous monks that started the schism, the Great Schism, said best, eventually people will start having their own ideals of Christianity. Give it time, and eventually we'll have more than one Christianity sect. Ideals.
My
Christianity. Give it time.
my favorite one so far has got to be the King Henry.
Christianity.
The one that followed right
My
after,
favorite,
because King Henry wanted to
so far has got to be
the one that followed right after.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Yes, I will. I will out-reform the reformers. Yes, I will. I will out-reform.
I mean, in King Henry the Eighth's time, like he was so bent on following teachings of Pope, like he was so committed, right?
I see.
And then after a while, like when things didn't go his way, after being faithful to the Pope for so while, he started to lose his interest in the Pope. So he started to, right? So that's how his Bible
his interpretation. That's how his interpretation of the Bible came to be.
on top of the fact that
His interpretation. That's how his interpretation of the Bible came to be. Oh, I'm telling you, man. Like after I watched the Bible came, after I watched that musical, The Six. I was like, I want to know more about King Henry.
I think
I watched
like
that
if you look at King Henry
I was like, I want to know more about King Henry.
I watched that.
And then when he became king, that killed his wives right a lot, and then he became a fan of the entry, right? When he became king,
No, the funny thing is
that
like
killed his wives
most
right a
people
lot,
thought that
he beheaded all his wives.
yeah, but they call it the actual statement he beheaded all his wives. But they call it
Divorce.
the actual
Died,
statement
divorced, beheaded, survived.
they call it the actual
Whoever came up with the six beheaded,
absolute
Imagine like being there, like where his wives were beheaded.
yeah, talk about losing.
absolute.
Why did I cheat on me? Imagine like being be gone.
No, because the thing was like,
Why did I cheat on me? Be gone.
no, because he was like,
Why did I cheat on
and
me?
it wasn't until his third
Be
wife,
gone.
he was
Jane that he did get
Why did I cheat on me?
but his
the
third
unfortunate part was that she died, Jane, while giving birth.
and that's the scary
The
thing.
unfortunate part was that she died, Jane, while giving birth.
That's the scary thing.
The unfortunate part was that she died, Jane,
Oh,
without a doubt, while giving birth.
no painkillers. Sanitation is pretty much non-existent.
Oh, without a doubt. Dude, Victorian era Victorian era sanitation was just absolute. Without a doubt. Victorian era sanitation was just absolute.
And all that.
Victorian era sanitation was just
Man, I want to go back in time. My life was simpler. I always tell people, I'm not staying here. I'll
Victorian
Man,
era.
I like to wash my dishes. Thank you.
I was like, Jon Snow. Not from Game of Thrones, but Jon Snow, like,
Doctor.
Jon Snow was able to stop one of the biggest cases in Victorian history, which was able to stop the cholera. And this was the result of the sewage that was out in the cities pouring out into and this was the result of the city out against cities pouring out.
So you want like he was fighting tooth and nail to figure out how the hell so you want like he was fighting tooth and nail to figure out how the hell
Unsanitary.
so you want
and
like
all that.
Right. So people believe at the time that the source of the problem didn't come from
so you want
water. Right. And people thought it was a different people thought it was a different issue. Why are people dying? And so people thought it
he discovered that there was a problem with two
the water being run.
he discovered that there was
from the sewer. The water it just went into their main water system. So people were basically ingesting poop water. It just
I don't know. It's just
Damn, now I'm not gonna eat tonight.
That's why, like back in the olden
it's
days, they
just-
prefer
Damn,
eating
now I'm not
over
gonna
water.
eat tonight.
yeah.
And like even fruits too, like they'd rather cook fruits than eat it raw. It's not
Damn, now I'm
sanitary.
gonna eat
No, it's
tonight.
not. Yeah.
Wait, did I say you're what the fuck?
Because they're cheating their quote unquote water.
Wait, did I say
Bro, they
you're
they're cheating their quote unquote
It's absolutely wild when you think about all these things that are happening. It's absolutely
That's what, like,
wild
people
when you think
you know,
about all these
I'm
things.
thankful for the little things in life, you know, like good old faucet, sink, toilet, basic sanitation tools. Those are the little things that like good old faucet. I always think about back then, like, man, if I got like a piece, I'll probably use this art. Those are the
You know,
I always think about back then, like, man, if I got like a piece, I'll
oh,
probably use this
we have
art.
some audio feedback. You know, thanks again, Mark. We had some what was happening. What was wrong with
This
the,
on YouTube's end or like
thanks again, Mark.
or YouTube's peeps.
We're on
This on YouTube's end or like
how's the audio so far?
YouTube's peeps.
We're on how's the audio so far? How's the audio so far? So here, like the stream is open there. So how's the audio? I am gonna try. Oh, like, the stream is open there. You know why? That's why. I know why now.
What happened?
Are you doing ASMR right now?
Oh no, I thought we were audio testing, so I was like,
No. Okay, much better. Okay. All right. We up. Yeah, we up now. We up now.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Um,
You gonna have a day, man.
so
You gonna see. You gonna see.
that reminds me of the story of when me and Arnell did the 5K run last month down at Beach Road,
Yeah.
and we got a we got a chance to run with Frank the Crank on this run.
Yep.
It was an honor to it was fun to run with Frank.
Yeah.
Because for me, like when I talked to him during the trek, he was really insightful. I enjoyed hearing some of his stories of how he does
His trainings, right?
yeah, his trainings. It's like it's inspirational, and like you learn that a lot of there are a lot of things that you think that are impossible you can actually do. So through the run though,
Yeah.
like, so me and Arno were like we were really curious because you know how we tend to say one and now a lot. Like we had this habit of like mentioning one and now multiple consecutive number of times
Yep.
when we were doing the podcast. And part of the reason why we say one and now is because of this dude whose name is
Vanderlei Silva,
Vanderlei Silva,
former UFC middleweight,
you know
the
Vanderlei?
axe murderer.
Oh man.
Oh man.
know-
like who knew? Like he just happened to have like, not the best English, but man, it got memed on to death.
It's like I don't like you and I'm not gonna like you.
I don't like you and I don't gonna like you. you gonna see, man.
So the reason why
You gonna see.
the reason why I brought this up is the reason why I brought this up is because when we were talking to Frank, I was really curious, and because he was on the Ultimate Fighter. So
Yeah.
I asked him, Frank, I have to know, do you know who Vanderlei Silva is? And I kid you not, he tells us this.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I know who Vanderlei Silva is. Actually, I met Vanderlei Silva, and I was like,
Oh man. Oh man.
it's like, you met the one and all guy?
And I don't know, like when I first saw the one and now meme, for some reason it just latched onto my brain. And then eventually our friend group just called themselves one and now. And it just snowballed from there. Like our group doesn't mention the lore, but I'm the only one that knows it so vividly.
It's like I blame this dude because like I've been really getting into UFC. Like on a lot of the content around UFC. Like I'm still getting my feet wet into UFC.
Yeah.
Now this is starting to look like an actual Joe Rogan podcast.
So what got me into UFC was actually my art teacher, Mr. Weaver, back in Southern.
Oh.
And then what really kickstarted my hobby watching UFC a lot was it was actually thanks to Joe Rogan. Like he interviewed multiple UFC fighters, Dominic Cruz. There's someone's on top of my head. There was also Kevin Lee and all that. Donald Cerrone, and it just went on and on. And whenever I heard their stories, I got curious and watched their fights. Win or lose, these guys are the most entertaining SOBs in the fucking planet, man. Especially Tony Ferguson. My man's at Harvard right now. He's actually studying at Harvard. This is the same guy that believes smacking his legs in a fucking iron pipe will make him stronger. It somehow did, and now he's in Harvard. Like legit, he's a Harvard student. He got accepted.
Would you smack your leg with an iron pipe to get stronger?
Maybe if I was with,
Usually Muay Thai fighters do that.
Dude, man.
I'm not sure if I have the tier of
Muay
muscle
Thai
energy
fighter,
for that.
bro.
But yeah, Tony Ferguson's the type of guy that would wake up in the morning to set his alarm.
What type of fighters are hardcore though? Their level of training is absolutely insane.
You know that fighter, Korean Zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually
Featherweight.
he was actually like in the Korean army too. Just crazy.
Oh yeah, because
Like-
of their law and all that, forced enlistment. Oh no,
It's
mandatory.
crazy
enlistment.
too. BTS is in the army.
Yeah. Can't dance your way out of that now.
I mean,
At least the enemy has a free show.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
it's not time to shoot them or
Hey,
something.
it's better than them going to jail.
Yeah, true.
Or you see the fangirls crying all day long. Oh no, my baby's went to jail. Fuck.
but their combat training is insane. Have you seen that one video where they did the knife training?
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's like their reaction is fast,
Mhm.
like lightning fast. Like
Yeah.
you see them making fucking stabs, and then all of a sudden they take you down immediately.
Mhm.
That's insane.
Like my favorite Muay Thai strikers in UFC is definitely guys like Cerrone, Charles Oliveira. People sleep on his fucking Muay Thai, but it's pretty sweet. There's Valentina Shevchenko, really good Muay Thai striker too. Goes on and on from there. As they said it best, if you're a good Muay Thai striker, you're Bangkok ready.
Real.
For me, like I actually learned about UFC because of my dad, like watching UFC with my dad back in 2010, and this is when I started to learn about some of the older legends like
Chuck Liddell,
Chuck Liddell,
Rampage Jackson.
yeah, Rampage Jackson. Oh,
That was Silva's time too. Oh, but then he was already like getting old too. Silva, Chael Sonnen.
Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice, man. There's so
Randy Couture. Oh man, there's
CM Punk was in freaking UFC, bro.
it was a disaster. It was a disaster.
Like, but compared
Brock
to
Lesnar too.
Yeah,
Lesnar.
Brock
yeah,
Lesnar-
but
Brock-
yeah, because he had
But he had a pretty
he was
good
an
record.
NCAA wrestler. It helped him out. CM Punk had like he was old too. He was fairly old for a debuting age, man. That's old already.
how old was he when he debuted?
He was already almost 40.
Oh, what? For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, it was a really late debut.
That's like
For me, like if you wanted a debut, you might as well do in the regional circuit. But
Yeah.
they cashed. Dana White decided to hire him because name value.
that's
It was the only reason why he fought. It was just name value.
that's like masters level. That's like masters level.
Yeah. People fucking-
fighting.
Yeah, man. People will grind at the regionals for like at least 10 fights, and then they'll move their asses up. To
How about-
UFC, or even more.
Like when you look at it from a sports perspective, there's a certain age where peak your performance peaks,
Mhm.
and then after that, because of old age,
Yeah.
your performance goes down, and
Mhm.
it's not the same as it used.
For me, like the key number for me when it comes to UFC fighters, I pay attention when they start turning 35,
Yeah.
and then the next 5 years, this is where I start keeping a close eye. Like they either like snowball up or down, and then you have miracle stories like Glover Teixeira, one of the oldest UFC champions. He won the belt at 42.
Really?
Yeah, he beat Jan Blachowicz by submission at that for what UFC was. Oh yeah, but he beat Jan Blachowicz, a favorite too in that fight, by sub, and then unfortunately Glover lost his belt to forgetting that Yuri Prohashka. He lost it to the fucking samurai dude. My man's a fucking beast too. Fucking elbowed his ass. So he elbowed fucking Dominic Reyes. And that guy had like a cracked skull after that fight.
Dude, that's far. Oh,
And that was the light heavyweight division alone.
that's hella.
At the moment, the most packed division is lightweight and bantamweight, and then featherweight too. Those are like the three stacked divisions at the moment for men's division at
Okay,
least.
what's the difference between lightweight and bantamweight?
Bantamweight's 135,
Yeah, 135. That's
Yeah. and then lightweight's 155. Featherweight is 145.
Huh.
Like for me, Jet and I are 170, so we should be welterweight. And then 180s, sorry, not 180. 185 is middleweight.
Oh, so I'm middleweight.
Yeah, and then 210 cap is light heavyweight, and then 245 is heavyweight. If you want to like get rid of your fats and organs, welcome to the flyweight division. 125. Say goodbye to
Dude,
your
but
organs.
watching the heavyweight fights though is scary, bro. Those guys are tall, bro.
Like, bro,
Crazy.
Like, if you're fighting Derek Lewis, you better say goodbye to your
think,
family.
I think John Jones is in.
Oh, yeah, he's moving to heavyweight. He was light heavyweight though, but he's moving.
Dude,
to
that guy,
heavyweight.
that guy too, man. Like,
Fucking, he had 14 title defenses, dude. People, he's goated, man. For me, he's a goat, but a lot of people don't like him as a goat because of his previous criminal offenses and what you call it, and he got tested positive for drugs, unfortunately.
Aye. The drugs that gets to you.
Yeah,
man.
but yeah, Loki, my heart, he's still goat. But yeah, my goodness, man, like, and the heavier divisions, please, no, I don't want to be in there.
Oh, like I know weight is proportional to your height. So
Mhm.
technically, the taller you are, the more weight that you will
Amass.
You will amass.
Yeah.
So
I think that's that 1 7-footer Strove or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, Steven Struve. Yeah, Steven Struve.
Dude.
He was
Did you say 7 foot?
Yeah, he's
yeah, he was a 7-footer.
7 footer.
I believe he was
Because,
a
like,
light heavyweight.
So usually, like me and my friends would play UFC, and then I'll use that guy because he has long reach.
oh yeah,
But
yeah,
what
man.
if my homie uses John Jones? I'm dead. Because that guy's kicks are deadly, dude.
Yeah.
Like he'll spam like hitting my thighs and
Mhm.
like
like
crack
kicks
up
and all
over,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, I realized like after taking kickboxing classes, like my thighs are the most sensitive parts like of my body. So if I get one good kick in, I'm probably gonna be wobbling. Like,
Just know that this is the fat, so it will like protect you in a way. But if they have that good kick, oh,
No, I was like, well, yeah, it's like I don't know why. It's the sides of my hamstrings where it's right? Cause like I don't have as much fat around here, but like when they kick, like I feel it. Like I'm like I got kicked. I got kicked one time here during a training session. And I was like, I was kind of like moving, kind of a little bit wobbly after that.
my partner was like,
Bro, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Here I am, like,
it was rough.
I was like, I learned what I can and I cannot do, and I'm like, I'm trying to, I'm trying to protect my hamstrings because if they get messed up, then I can't run. Which means if I can't run, then I break my streak.
Yeah.
If I break my streak, I feel bad.
I think what you can do is try and search up how do you say it? There are a lot of videos on how to check leg kicks. I highly suggest you watch them just to make sure your legs don't go burr when you run.
No, I don't. Well, I don't. Typically, I don't have that problem when I run. Like with my hamstrings, I'm good.
Yeah.
I guess especially after that airport
Run.
cross country run, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
That was absolutely insane. Imagine running around an airport though. Just imagine for a quick second having to run around running around.
that's like basically like PT for like army and like Air Force people, bro, and Marines too. So it's like
So on that run that Simon and I ran, there were two divisions, 8K and 5K. But regardless of what route you choose, it's gonna be a tough run. Considering it's a cross country route, you gotta keep in mind that you're not only running in asphalt, but you're also running in like dang and like fucking road, man. Like it's all fun and games. You have like a steady posture, breathing's good, and then Senor Potholes was like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And then your leg goes yoink. Bro, I ankle broke myself like 3 times.
Oh
I
no!
don't like that feeling, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it sucks, man.
Oh.
And to make it worse, it's my lead leg, my left leg. So
It's
that's
like,
why it's
they
hanging still.
sprain it or
Yeah,
like,
dude, that was my
tweaked it,
biggest
you
fear,
know?
like, oh hell no, if I sprain this lanyard, time to put this
If I ever
thing in
do
the
that,
people
I'll
town.
do like the Peter Griffin. That's
But luckily, my adrenaline suppressed the pain, so I managed to finish the whole thing easily.
Like you went berserk mode. A second there, you're like, what's pain?
Exactly, because okay,
no pain, no gain,
so
bro.
what was funny about the 5K division was it was like the biggest chicken brain ever. So in that race, it was a smaller batch too because a good majority of the participants, at least 45, right, 45 peeps, they joined 45, 40 people. They joined the 8K division, while I joined the 5K division because there are still things within the 5K division where I still need to work on. So I decided to practice there more. I took the run. And then there were there was the high school students. They're from Agape Christian School, and these kids are notorious for being speed hyenas. So they did their thing. They were leading the pack, and we followed along. After the first left turn, we went straight down the asphalt road, and then there were two turns, the left and the right turn. In the instructions said we had to go left, but think about it for a moment. When you're running a race, sometimes you forget the instructions. Again, this is you're human. It's understandable, and you just follow the pack. You follow the lead people because you assume because okay, so before a race starts, you're given instructions, and the people organizing the race will give you the instructions, and the last thing they'll tell you is, "Do you understand my instructions?" And everyone said yes. So as we went forward through the race, the lead pack went the wrong way and went right. And this is where it started snowballing downward for a lot of peeps. So we made a right turn, and then there was our first wrong turn. We accidentally entered the ARF base. It was a wrong turn, so we head back. And we went inside the Tongan route, and then it was the wrong turn because we saw the fucking finish line. I know we made another wrong turn, but it's kind of vague where I went or where we went. So after that, I think it was Robin. Robin was like, guys, this is the wrong way. Go this way. And then he pointed us to where exactly was. He reminded. Luckily, we had a biker that was also chaperoning the pack too. So he managed to finally lead us to the proper way, which was indicated by a spray painted arrow on the road. And this is where some of the peeps in the back kind of understood the mistake. So it was, again, we took responsibility for it and finished the race. But okay, so the reason why we made that mistake is because when you're running, do you guys look down when you run?
No.
Exactly. And there were no cones at that turnaround point. So we kind of chicken brain, and we ended up following the lead runner, then remembering the instructions we were told. Because the arrows were on our feet. It was on the road. So that's why we missed it. And then when we looked down, we saw the arrows like, oh, so that's where we're supposed to go. So Ed made the adjustments and shortened the route that we were supposed to go, and then we finished the whole race. And then stuff happened here and there. I ended up getting third place overall. Whew. It was a trip, though. I prepared for 5 kilometers, but ended up running more than 7. I mean, I'm still proud of what I did, but at the same time, good Lord, I was like tilted, but at the same time, like, no, I'm not gonna quit. I'll just finish this damn race anyway. And yeah, I'm fine now. My legs are aching, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Post recovery run, like I did one earlier this morning, and I was like, oh, I can still feel the burn from yesterday, man. It's like.
It's okay. I hired a nurse. Her name is Katinko. She was only like 325. She's pretty easy to find. That was my nurse. Bro, I was like, applying Katinko on both legs and all that. I was like, oh, thanks. This is like the best feeling ever after on just like slapping on Katinko just for your muscles to finally cool.
If you guys wonder what Katinko is basically the Filipino version of Icy Hot.
Yeah. My goodness. That thing hits the spot, especially after after all the hard days work that you do, whether it's like running and other exercise stuff. Goes a long way. But yeah, Simon and I are both recovering just fine.
Yeah. Until we do the turkey trot. By the way, if you guys are interested in doing the turkey trot, that's gonna be next in the next 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks before climbing Tapucho. Oh boy.
Yeah. So the starting point is going to be at so the starting point for the turkey trot is going to be down at Lower Base, and then you're gonna run into Capitol Hill. So you're gonna take the road that's going up to Capitol Hill. Then you're gonna take the first right turn, and then you're gonna take a nice walk up, nice run up Mount Tapucho. So
we'll just put asterisk on the nice part. I am so sorry if you guys end up feeling the pain the next morning. We are so sorry.
I'm gonna say it's pretty much gonna be an uphill battle. through and through.
Uphill runs are the best though.
Oh yeah, if you want a condition, that's the way to go.
Cause I used to like do that when I lived in New Hill,
Mm.
and like I would try to sprint up that hill, dude.
Yeah, man.
And I really like progressed, like going to like the old Whispering Palm school.
Mm.
I was like
And
the
consider-
bus stop there.
Oh,
that
okay,
was-
yeah. Oh, that's a far route. And you're a basketball player too, so you got to get that
Yeah.
burst energy, like your explosive energy into. My goodness. But man, like your hills look hills look innocent on paper, but once you start climbing one, you'll feel the strain in your
you'll
heart,
feel-
man.
yeah, you'll
Oh,
feel
without
it.
a doubt, without a doubt.
Like you look at it, like, this hill doesn't look bad. You run, then your heartbeat goes.
Yeah. So I've learned like some tips you wanna do before actually getting into runs, because runs are cardio based. So you are gonna breathe a lot, and your heartbeat is going to
Rave.
yeah, it's gonna go.
It's gonna rave.
It's gonna go on a rave. When that happens, do not drink any caffeine before your run,
Or eat a lot. Don't
or
do
you
that.
know, actually, yeah.
Yeah, just go have like a good light meal, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you're doing a 5K, then yeah, you can do a light meal,
Mhm.
but like you don't wanna eat like you don't wanna eat like,
A fiesta.
yeah. I was like, or what they call a smorgasbord.
Uh-huh.
That's a weird word, smorgasbord. But yeah, you don't want to eat generally you do not want to eat a lot before you run,
Mhm.
because one, cramps are absolutely unforgivable,
Yeah.
and the higher the heart your heart rate when it's active has to be between 140 and 160.
Mhm.
Once you go higher, like around the 200s, that's
Yeah.
that's when you life choices, like
Mhm.
literally.
Yeah. Like I remember too, in that run on Saturday, my watch was like beeping. It's like, hey bro, can slow down? My head's like, no, I won't finish this. I'm better. I'm strong. I'm stronger than this.
You're like, that one scene for the boys is like, I'm smarter, faster,
Better.
I'm better. Dude, I actually have not seen the boys yet. I've always wanted to. I've actually always wanted to watch the boys,
It's a really good series though.
but I'm too broke for Amazon Prime.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Because like especially since money's kind of tight these days, you know, you gotta like it's because like I have friends that have multiple freaking accounts for different streaming services, because like some shows cannot be shown anywhere else, so they gotta like choose where to go. So that's why a lot of people just tend to pirate their stuff these days.
Or that can all be alleviated with a VPN. Like, like
You're gonna see in the next live stream, all of us are wearing like what, a VPN shirt or something.
it's like we got one for Surfshark VPN, NordVPN.
NordVPN. And then some other
Tunnel Bear.
Yeah, Tunnel Bear.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Tunnel Bear.
That's Choco Taco's sponsor.
That's Linux. That Linux is VPN choice. Tunnel Bear. I have not heard from Tunnel Bear in a long
Like I
time.
can imagine our future, our Baka Denetsu shirt, all of the sponsorships are like slapped in everywhere, man.
Oh, we're yeah, we're gonna be walking advertisements at this point.
Soon. Give it
The,
time.
la- the, la-
Give it
the,
time.
the last thing I want to do is was it get sponsored by Raid Shadowland.
As a man who plays a lot of gadget games, no,
I was
viewers, don't get it.
almost
Don't get an
tempted.
addiction.
Was almost tempted to play. I was almost tempted to play Raid Shadow Legends. Leg- I was almost tempted to play Raid Shadow Legends,
Mm.
but I'm like, my relationship with Epic 7 has gotten me hooked onto the game. Actually, to be fair, like with all the work that I've been doing over the past few days, I forgot what it's like to sit down and watch or play a game. Like, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I-
like,
I
am
know-
I, like when you go back, am I still good at this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have the thing that runs in the back of my mind.
Cause like, dude, I've been playing a lot of Warframe, and then like, I hopped on Fortnite. I'm like, fuck, my aim is trash. I was like, oh, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I feel like if I get back into Fortnite, man, my motor skills are gonna be
But
absolutely.
shout out to
bad.
AimLab.
It's
Aim
like
Lab.
aimbot.
AimLab though.
Like, why
AimLab.
are you shouting out to aimbot?
For me,
AimLab helps.
for me, I play a lot of RPGs, and it's especially if it's like those turn-based ones. Because what I do is I play gacha games, and my emulator allows me to play 4 different games at once because my computer has the resources to split it. After those gacha games, I decided to play my RPGs, like the ones I don't touch in a while, because I farm way too hard in those gacha games, at least 7 hours a day. And then when I play my other JRPGs, I'm like, okay, I have no clue what these things do, but I'll figure it out again. Like I already beat the game, and I was like, crap. How do these mechanics work again? It was sad too because I'm pretty sure you guys heard of this series, Persona. I played Persona 4 Golden Edition. And I was like, okay, how does this game system work again? I know I beat this game once. All right, now what the hell do I do here? Shit, I forgot. My dumbass self decided to play in the harder difficulty after the first playthrough.
When you come back to a game that you have not played for a while, a lot of things that run in the back of your mind are like, how do I do this again?
Exactly.
What was the shortcut for this again?
It gets worse when you start trying to refigure out the min-max stats you did. Like, especially when you go deep in the game, you'll start min-maxing like all your gear, your characters, and then and then after a good space amount of time, come back and it's like, okay, how the hell did I do all this magical shit again?
Then you have to go through the process of like watching YouTube videos
Dude, that's actually me.
and then reading all the articles online.
Cause like Uncharted 4 is a great game, dude, and like I was like, fuck, I beat all these levels, and then I'm like, fuck, you know what? I'm gonna go YouTube, you know.
Because I know
the first time you played it, you're like, oh shit, now I get it. But then like, if you haven't played that game in a while and you go back, you're like, the fuck? You're like, huh? I've done this, but like, what do I do again?
Yeah, and it's crazy because you look back at your Steam records and you're like, man, I played 120 hours in this game and it's gone. Like mentally, it's not there anymore.
Speaking of, dude, the new God of War game.
It looks so sick.
Oh, boy,
It's not a boy anymore, man.
Atreus glowed up, bruh.
Atreus.
My favorite line in God of War has gotta be when he goes, or when Atreus messes up in the beginning of the game. He's like, "I'm sorry, Dad," and then
He's still annoying though.
yeah. And Kratos goes, "Don't be sorry, be better."
Yeah, that's a good message.
I was like, "Yo,
we have a good dad energy right here.
oh man." It's like, yeah, that's Dad of the Year right there.
Like that's the one thing I love about the new God of War is that Kratos is no longer the vengeful spirit that he once was. Ever since like he resolved his shit in Olympus and all that, he ended up trying to make a better life for himself. And when he had his son, everything just changed for him because he didn't want to repeat the same mistakes he did in the prior games. He was that hell bent on not doing that anymore.
I guess that goes to show the beard is synonymous with that as well. It's like each hair that grows on his beard represents a red hat. He is God of War games.
Most of his migraines come from his son.
What Adrian like? So I have
Atreus.
Atreus.
Yeah.
See, my teacher mentality is like right there. Like I am messing up students' names like leftist. Atreus. Not to be confused with that band Atreyu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a cool story though why Kratos called him Atreus. Because it was this. I believe that was one of Kratos' close friends during the Hellenistic wars. And when Atreus died, he was one of the more valiant soldiers that fell in battle. And as he died, Kratos, I think, carried his shield. He put his body on his shield and carried him back home and all that. And then to honor his friend's memory, he called his son Atreus. From what I remembered, at least.
Good old Atreus.
hmm And then there's Kratos' forgotten brother, Demos.
Who's Devos?
His brother. Kratos has a brother. His name was Demos. Kratos went to the underworld.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a PSP game. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, those kids.
My man had beef everywhere. He had beef with the entire Mount Olympus pantheon.
He just
man.
hated everybody.
Yeah, exactly. He went literally up there and down there.
I think Zeus was like, I fucked up. Why did I give him two blades? You know. Actually, it's cool now because you can use the blade, but it's not
Yeah,
like
man.
before, like the OG God of War.
Yeah, man.
Because you still got that good axe, but
Mhm.
the blade, that's how what made Kratos,
Oh, yeah.
him, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
but I think over the time when God of War expanded, Zeus was just like, nah, I'm gonna take that away from you. You could use it a little bit, but
I think what they did was for God of War 4, they want to it's not a copy per se, but they wanted to try doing the Devil May Cry system where you want to combo your,
Oh,
your weapons and all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
Add more flavor.
when I was playing the new God of War, I was like, oh, you can customize your blades.
Yeah,
I was like,
And then
huh.
your play style too. Like I heard, like in the God of War games, you can do a shield play style too. That was
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
you can change your shield now, like
Oh,
different
damn.
different designs.
Sweet. And I'll definitely
Imagine they have like a Japanese pack where Kratos is like a samurai. Or something.
Oh,
Bro, that's gonna
I
go
think-
hard,
I
bro.
think Ghost of Tsushima did like a crossover event where you can get the Kratos samurai armor. That was pretty sweet. Like the main character has like a full white samurai armor, but it has like the Kratos highlights and all that. That was
Oh.
pretty sweet. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh man. I was
That game had a good storyline too.
Yeah,
Oh, was that
fighting the Mongolians.
Dude,
pushing him
the
back.
the bosses were just as insane, man.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? In terms of lore, like the actual lore, the Mongolians are pretty unlucky trying to invade Japan. Every time they try, the storm god right in and was like, nice try. Whoosh. Drowned their entire fucking fleet, and then they failed. Go back. Like every time they tried to push, they didn't manage to touch Japan. They pushed, but then the weather turned against them, and then their entire invasion failed. It was a big F in the chat for them.
But the Mongolians were like one of the expansive nations
Mhm.
during its time, especially during the Japan's period of isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was insane.
Like it's crazy too because like if you look at like the ancient Mongolians like from a glimpse, I'm like, oh, these guys look like normal goat farmer, like herd farmers, you know. And next thing you know, man, like you'll see these dudes with like two swords and they're conquering the entire prairie, man. These guys
Dude, but
conquered
looking at
China.
Mongolian history, dude, like these guys could kill you while riding horse with the two swords, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah, man.
They-
That's
imagine fighting them like, is that two swords? Like,
I-
what is he gonna do? Is he
I-
gonna jump off or?
I think they went as far as Turkey. I have to verify that, but they went far.
Oh yeah, like Genghis Khan's DNA was known to be found in many many different
Ancestry.
yes. So who knows? You might have Mongolian DNA deep inside you, and you probably didn't know. So you might be a descendant of Genghis Khan.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
Genghis Khan was a pretty strong leader, for sure. He was pretty kind, and especially if you have a different religion, he's cool with it. What he wanted with his empires was to be as diverse as possible, so he can get the most benefit. My man just went ham, man. Get as much real estate as possible. Wanted to get the world for himself too. Eventually, he died. And then his son took over, but then they ended up splitting it to four continents, and then it just like became chicken brain from here.
You know what I missed though?
Hmm.
It's when Spike TV had this series called Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
right,
the
right.
best,
I remember
yeah.
that.
Now Deadliest Warrior was one of my favorite things to
And
watch.
on also Forge Kings,
Yeah.
where they forge like weapons, bro.
Man, when they did the whole spiel for Deadliest Warrior, I love how they went in depth. With
I love the Mafia edition though.
the
Like
Mafia
Al
versus the
Capone,
Yakuza, bro.
bro.
It was really cool because it yeah they actually the fact that they ran calculations too was pretty funny. Like these guys actually ran the numbers too, and then had and then the choreography was really cool too.
And it's cool they added like different cultures as well.
They did.
They had like Samoan warriors there.
I felt like one of the most imbalanced battles has got to be the ninja versus the Spartan, man. I was like,
Yeah, that
why
one
would you-
that
why
one
would
threw
you
me
put both
off.
of them together?
That threw me off, dude.
POV ran out of ideas. Wait. What if like okay, real talk? What if like the matchups were just like those like the staff would just throw a blindfold and you start throwing darts?
It's like,
All right, boys. What's our next matchup for our next episode? The executive's like, all right, give me a blindfold. They threw the darts. They saw the matchup. Makes sense to me.
I was like, and they probably did that with Shaka Zulu versus William Wallace, man. But like Shaka Zulu was one of the most powerful African warriors during his time, man.
Yeah.
I was like, it was because of him he created this formation called the Zulu formation.
Yeah.
So in this formation, he has his army go around in a square, and then they go veer out into a V, and then when they come towards you, it looks like there's multiple people coming in because from a vantage point, it looks like multiple people coming in, but it's actually not.
Yeah.
Giving this mindset that they're probably being outnumbered right now, so they're probably gonna retreat.
Yeah. You know what's funny? One of my favorite matchups is SWAT and GIG. And the comment section was the funniest shit ever. Like, hey guys, Rainbow Six Siege leaked footage. I was like, oh my goodness, leaked footage, boys.
Oh.
This is the alpha development. And then they started memeing. He's like, come on, guys. They won because they had more abilities. We gotta nerf the other thing.
What was it? Man, the for me, I gotta say how do I say this? Like the match where I thought felt so wrong was Sun Tzu versus Vlad the Impaler, man. Yeah. That matchup was it was an interesting matchup though, because you had the author of The Art of War, which is one of the most notorious
serial killers.
Yeah.
They have a fetish, but we will not shame him.
I mean, the thing was like Vlad the Impaler had one of the sharpest swords in history that was able to slice through pig skin, and they did it they did a replica of a hanging pig. And I kid you not, the guy swung the sword at full force. It chopped the pig in half. That's how sharp his sword was.
I'm trying to remember that matchup. How did it go?
So basically, in the simulation, like both of them were trying to distance. Both of them were trying to distance each other. And then all of a sudden, when Sun Tzu comes in, he goes in for the attack. For some reason, his arms get cut. His hands get cut off. Yeah, his hands get cut off by Vlad the Impaler. And then after that, like he puts him in a position where like he's helpless right now because he doesn't have his hands anymore. So what does he do? He was about to stab him, right? And he was like grabs the freaking stake and does the classic
Impaled.
Vlad shish kebab style while he's still alive. This was a classic Spike TV at its prime.
Sure later. Another favorite matchup was Teddy Roosevelt and keep forgetting that I think it was I remember his name. He was the British commander. Something of Arabia. Is that shit? I'll search it up. It was a cool matchup.
The founder of the 12-step program. Oh, yo. Is that my boy Snuggy? Oh, thank you so much again for the resub, man. How you doing? How's the game of ARAM? Shout out to my boy Snuggy, man. He's doing one of my day ones. Glad to see you on the stream. Hope
Lawrence of Arabia.
hope you've been doing well, my guy. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, so it was Teddy Roosevelt versus Lawrence of Arabia. One of my favorite fights too, because I love how it started up. It was literally a flexing contest. All right, boys, who had the better Gatling gun? Busted out the Gatling gun, and then they all went close quarters.
I have to say, like, Teddy Roosevelt has got to be one of the fittest presidents out there, man.
That guy rode a horse.
Yeah.
He was a rough rider.
He was
the Spanish.
he was really big into fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how he got the was it the 12-step program?
12-step program.
Yeah. Which was a health initiative to live a better life. Teddy Roosevelt was hardcore, man. Like he's a real like without a doubt, like he's definitely set the record for a lot of things.
I know he got shot once.
Yeah.
And then shortly after he got shot, he continued his speech again.
I was like,
that dude, there, the bull moose. That's his nickname, the bull moose. Like the reason why he didn't die is because you can't put a good bull moose down.
That's right.
Based, man. That man's based.
I was like the fact that he can still talk while he has two bullets in his system, man. It's like he's the closest thing. He's like the 50 Cent of the 19.
Okay, yeah. Now it's coming back to me because I know Teddy was actually sickly as a kid, and then as he grew older, he started picking up boxing. And then it just snowballed from his Giga Chad started snowballing from there ever since he started brawls and bars and all that.
Oh yeah, the old style boxing where you go like this.
Bro, it's like it's the glow up meme, man. He literally started out skinny as me, then give it time, bro. My man's like fighting in the Spanish American War, and he was putting his like long sleeve polo tucked in, man.
It's like,
and he wore a scarf.
Ultimate Giga Chad energy right there.
Yeah, man. If you want to get an idea what kind of uniform he wore a Rough Rider uniform. For those who play Red Dead 2, that's what the main character wore, a Rough Rider setup.
Good old Teddy Roosevelt.
The boxing gave him the drive to become manlier by every fucking second.
Increases your testosterone by 5%.
Pretty realistic.
Oh my god.
Pretty realistic.
Oh. Like, I think this is a good time to take a quick break. We'll be back in a bit, guys. Don't touch that now. But until then, what's our question of the day?
What's our question of the day? Everyone in chat, have you all been drinking water properly? How are you guys getting your 8 glasses?
Does water expire?
Actually, it does. No, I know it's kind of weird.
No, because like you go to the store, you see the expiration date, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, how the hell does water expire?
I do like there's gonna be worms like later. Like,
oh gosh,
shit.
That's what I was thinking too.
Time to sue the company.
Or what's your favorite water brand on island?
Oh yeah,
Santa Su, let's go. 150 for that big bottle, bro.
Speaking of which, a good friend of mine is like one of my close friends is actually the daughter of the owner of the distributor.
Oh,
There's no way,
owns the distributing rights to Sandisk.
What the hell?
It's our next sponsor.
All right. All right.
He's gonna kick
Well-
my ass if I say shit like that.
We'll be back. We'll be back in a bit, guys. Don't touch that now. We'll be back soon.
Alexa, Auntie Mary.
All right, ladies and gents, peeps of the stream, we're coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Happy Days Antino, welcome back again to the Baka Den. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon. Hope you're on the one. I hope you continue to stay amazing. So during the break, we were actually just talking about running recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, and but honestly, I never would have thought that running would be an integral part of my life, but it has like a lot, like coming into like aside from most other exercises, I just find a lot. I find running to be a good pastime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know with you guys, but I don't like the idea. Like, I know I say I like running, but there's certain stipulations I would like to stick to. Like, if I want to do longer distances, I want to make sure that I'm running there's a path that I'm walking that I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tend to like running at the track.
It gets boring, huh?
It does.
Yeah.
Dude. like running on the side of the road, it's a different vibe.
Mhm.
Dude.
Right? Because you see a lot of things. You're like, "Yeah, this is not too bad. I like going to the scenic
Yeah.
route."
Beach road is a really popular route.
The
For
only
sure.
thing with running is like when the bad time comes, it's like, oh fuck, I need to take a shit.
Oh man.
Bro,
Should I stop here? Or, you know, right, yo. I actually had to call one of my dad to figure out. Like, I need to go home. He's like, why? Where are you at? I was like, oh, I'm down here in Puerto Rico. He's like, oh, you ran out? I'm like, yeah.
So what I do is like every time, because I wake up around 4 o'clock every day. What I do, I always give myself 30 minutes to warm up. Like I'll drink water and start pacing back and forth. So whatever's in my stomach gets out of there before I run. So sometimes I start my runs at 5, or like just to be safe 6. So like whatever's in my tummy is gone.
I had so when I was in Oregon, like, I don't know why, but for the life of me, I had one of the worst stomach aches that I could go through.
Didn't you party? Not party, but like didn't you hang out at a bar before the run? You were doing extracurricular activities.
I mean, yeah, we actually
You were socializing.
we were bar hopping that night, and I remember I downed a pickleback in one of the bars, and the morning after, like, I thought I was gonna the morning, like, I was running on 3 hours of sleep, and I was on my way to the run, right? So when I started doing the course, like, I was doing pretty good. I was like, okay, mile 1, I'm fine. And then the second mile kicked in, and I was like, okay, this is going good. Mile 3,
Here you are.
when I got to the final mile, I could feel my stomach gurgling. Like, I was like, no. I cleared everything out this morning. How the hell am I still feeling this sensation that I'm feeling now? So I was mid run. I was trying. What made this run even worse was that I was trying to finish the time limit. I had to finish this run in under 30 minutes. Because, if I didn't, then they'd have to walk me back to I'd have to walk back to the starting line.
Oh damn.
And so I was like, oh god, what do I do? I'm trying to run a minute faster than my usual pace, while clutching my butt cheeks. So I was like, oh. I was trying my best to keep a straight face, right? Because I'm like, I'm focused, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm good. My breathing was like, went from like
Cause like when you walk, it makes it worse. So it's like,
It's like imagine the bathroom break afterward.
no. But the side thing is like once you sit, it doesn't come out. You're like, wow, bruh.
Oh my
Wow.
deal. That's all like.
Now come on.
I was like, I can feel it. I could feel it coming out, and I was like, oh, no. So I sucked back in. I was like, okay, we're gonna hold on. I swear, we're gonna find the nearest porta potty once we're finished. But you're staying in there, staying in there, right? It's like it would have been so bad if you get the runs and it starts going down your leg, and you're like, oh. And the thing was like, what made it even more nerve wracking because here, like, with some of the races, like, we didn't have to worry about too much about people, like watching, right? Like most of the time, a lot people were gonna be waiting at the finish line. Here, in this race, the Oregon race, man, there were people left and right watching the event and cheering on. They're like, yeah, go!
Screw that, bro. I'll be like, hey, do you have a restroom right now? I need to take a dookie, bro. Like,
I got some cargo to deliver.
Dude, the thing was like with the pathway, everything was gated.
Oh
So I was
no.
like there was no doorway to enter or exit. So I was like,
you see a porta potty in the gated area. You're like,
Yeah,
oh
like,
no.
And I was like, the gate was like about this high. So I was like, if I was gonna get to the bathroom as soon as possible, I would have to jump. I would have to hurdle jump over that thing.
You're
Man.
already holding onto your cargo as you do.
Yeah, it's the leaky kind of cargo, man. I was
Oh,
like, so thankfully, at the end of this whole god dang ordeal, I was like, the first thing I did was I found a porta potty, and I was like, I went there, I rushed in, and then I opened the door, and I looked down, and I was like, it's locked, isn't it? So I was like, I didn't realize as I was in my time of like distress, I looked back and I realized, oh, there's another porta potty behind me. So I go in and I'm like, I do my bit. I do
You
my
deploy the
business, man.
cargo.
And I'm like, whoa, yo, we got raided, bro.
Hey, welcome.
Sublime.
Yo, Sublime! You mother! Yo, thanks, dog. That's one of my homeboys, guys.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Sublime,
Much
man.
love to you.
It's
man.
funny he came in
Much
at the
love.
time Simon was about to deliver his cargo. that's when he gets
This
raided.
guy.
I was like, yo,
bro.
shout
This
out,
guy.
shout
Welcome
out
to-
to Sublime.
welcome to the
man. How you
podcast.
doing? Hofka days, Auntie. Welcome again to this week's
This
episode
guy.
of the Breakpoint. Hope you guys are having a good
Sublime.
morning, evening,
Sublime.
afternoon.
Sublime, I know you're streaming. Show us your cut, bro. Show us your haircut. Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Yo,
No, it's a meme that we have. It's
Ah.
like he hasn't cut his hair. Much love to you, dog.
much love, man. I was like,
Appreciate it.
when oh hell, Dauntless. Yo,
Yeah.
Dauntless, man.
Mhm.
You know, I haven't heard, dude, Dauntless is a classic, man. I was like, the fact that Epic Games created their own version of Monster Hunter,
It's a really cool concept.
yeah, I liked it.
I think last time I played Monster Hunter Rise was around September or August with my friend, also called Arnell, one of my other friends, Ronico. Our comp was pretty solid. I was a longsword main. Arnell played hammer, and Ronico played heavy bowgun. Managed to keep, not heavy bowgun, sorry, light bowgun. Kept our hunts quick and clean.
But I do want to say, I want to send a shout out also to Kron Kiwi, Official Yaz, and Sublime, man, guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank
Oh,
you guys.
yes. What's
Thank,
up?
thank you guys again for following the channel.
Mhm.
My name is Simon, also known as Vodka. So every Sunday we do our podcast here. From 7 to 9. We talk about anything and everything, personal stories, things we learned, and things
things that bring back memories. That's the anything goes really,
Exactly.
if you will.
We let the turbid flow of time.
But yeah, guys, give a follow to Sablon, man. Go show her your haircut.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And yes, you the man. That's the one I was talking about. Remember the Discord call? Like he was doing Russell Peters.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
he's actually from South Africa.
it?
Yeah,
That's
so
what you're
yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
Oh,
He's chill, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was
He's
not.
chill.
The crazy thing was I got a call
Yeah, at 4 in the morning
At
from
4 in the
me,
morning.
and I was drunk.
and I was about to leave my house at 4 in the morning to do a video shoot. And then Jack calls my phone and he's like, "Bro, I am so drunk right now. But I gotta tell you, man, I met this dude recently
Yeah, on the
I-
Discord, man.
on a Discord. It was like, I don't know. Like he said yeah you were able to pull off a
Russell
Peters
Peters show, bro.
Ooh, ooh, boy, that's it. That's insane. Actually, oh yeah.
Oh, no, not again.
Here we go.
Not again.
What
This-
did we do?
A lot of people last night, because we went to the boosted, and he busted this
His
thing out,
balls
and everyone's just like drunk and tripping out, like,
Ooh, ooh. Look at Simon's shiny ball. He's
I thought you were about to say balls. I was like, oh god.
okay, just wait till he gets another one, then it's balls. oh.
No, I don't have.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna bust out a pair.
That was 2 pairs of balls.
Look at it. So glass.
And then when you do it, it's like you take a good look at it, and it's like,
Oh! Illusion 100. Such sorcery.
a lot of people ask me how the hell am I able to
Play with a Fushigi ball.
He's good with his fingers.
Yo, can you Chalu in the hat show us the Ocho one time?
This some blonde, bro. I swear, bro.
Oh no.
Show your cut G first.
Oh,
Don't
he's on my
work,
TikTok.
bro.
Yo, truth be told, if you're probably wondering, yes, I am that guy. I do
He's also known as the dinosaur man.
actually the dinosaur costume guy.
Yeah, rest in peace.
He's also the juggler.
He retired.
This man right here is known by many things. Indeed.
It's like, honestly, I am the jack of all trades, but the master of none. But I still like to do them regardless. I don't know. I have a knack for like wanting. I have a knack for like wanting to learn new things, and so
Yeah, it's a good mindset to have
yeah.
because you never know that there will be new things to like as you learn different stuff.
Dude, but like last night, dude, it was a good event.
It was definitely a good event. Like I
Oh, yeah. What is the synopsis of the whole event? Anyway?
so
Of the
basically,
mixer.
you wanna kick it off?
basically, it's about like becoming a upcoming entrepreneur, and
Mhm.
also
Yeah.
as a content creator,
Mhm.
we met a lot of people like Palm Trio,
Yeah.
Zori Talk. Shout out to you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
too
shout out
as
to Zori
well.
Talk.
So
Shout out to
man, and
Fabio.
then we were actually, me and Simon were actually gonna try to collab with Zori Talk and also Palm Trio,
Oh, that's
and we'll be in one of Palm Trio's videos too,
Mhm.
because yeah, we got interviewed,
Yeah,
and I was drunk, so I don't know if I was saying some
Yo,
stuff
they upload their
correctly.
stuff. I'm probably gonna watch y'all drunk on something.
I mean,
But last time was it was the best, man.
we,
It's
al-
good.
we
It
also
was a
got
good
to,
experience.
we also got to meet Nettie C.
Oh yeah, Nettie, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to her too, man.
Man, I gotta tell you, like Jet was next to me when I was talking to her, and
Simon started.
I mean, I
Nettie has good content, guys.
she
You know,
has
follow her
really
on
good
TikTok
content.
too.
I enjoy her being real, and the fact that like like if when you meet her in person, like she's really down to earth.
She is.
And as like when I met her for the first time, like I shit you not, I was like in this phase where I was like like, I did not know what to say. Like I'm a man of many words, mind you. But like at that one moment, I was just like my mind went
Yeah,
for a good moment. I was like,
tends to happen too when you meet the people that you look up to.
and so like like the moment I got to talk to her, like it was really insightful. And part of the reason why was because one of the things I asked her was like, what's one important thing you can do when you're starting out as a content collaborations do go a long way when it comes to making content.
Yeah, like the guy from Zori Talk. You know, like it doesn't matter about likes or dislikes, bro. Just do you, man.
Yeah, and I really do feel that that is even more important now uh, than it ever was. And part of the reason why is because when you look at content creation, right, there's going to be moments where your videos hit, and a lot of other moments where your videos are going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Not every video that you get is always going to be
A home run.
yeah, and sometimes you just have to go through it. Most like remember when I started making videos, I would only get like one review, 4 views, and I'm like in those moments, like when you put a lot of effort into building up your own video, only to get like a very minimal number of likes, it kind of makes you question sometimes if you want to continue to if you want to continue to pursue this move this moment.
Yeah.
Like content creation isn't for everyone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But what I do feel is that as if it, like what Cook said and Nettie, like you have to get used to failing in order for you to be able to make something great. 'Cause amongst all of the failures, there's always going to be a lesson,
Mhm.
and there's always going to be room to improve.
Yeah.
Right? It's I feel like this goes with a lot of other aspects. A lot of other aspects. Oh, when we started doing this, when we started talking about the podcast, I was like,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do a podcast. But I was never too sure if this was good. If this
Dude,
was
but like
gonna hit off or not.
look at it now, bro. Like the 2 videos,
Mm-hmm.
Man.
especially the street market one and the bidet, bro. Those are like blowing up.
Oh man, yeah, man, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
We got some. We've definitely come a lot far. Compared to where we were. Dude, man, it was like when we started this idea,
Yeah.
like we were all in wind chills that one night, and we were like, hey, I know you wanted to do the podcast, but you want to try it out on a Discord call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you guys started from a Discord call.
Yeah,
That was
so-
crazy.
So we were at wind chills, right? And all of us like decked out at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And so we got to her house. We started the Discord call. And we're like we
Mhm.
hopped on. We're like, yeah, let's just talk about random stuff
Yeah.
in this podcast. And
Uh-huh.
so, yeah, here we are.
we are
Oh,
now.
Here we are
So-
now.
21 DLC edition, right?
Yeah, this is the DLC edition of our podcast. Episode 21. Can you do something for me? Yeah.
Anyone? Bro, but like, last dude. What were we gonna talk? Oh, dude, remember that time last night? Parking here sucks, dude.
Oh yeah, I think like
Parking here on island sucks, dude.
The I said the venue was at Naked Fish, right?
Yeah, so like some of the parking in American Memorial Park was like it was kind of full, but like
Mhm.
luckily we found one
Yeah,
spot.
we were lucky to find the parking spot, but man, like I kid you not, I don't know what it is with some drivers, man, but when you look at their parking, man,
They're
Ah.
parked as assholes, bro.
Oh no.
yeah,
Should have like took a picture of them and sent it to parking
Yeah.
assholes Saipan edition. There's a
Bro.
Facebook page. I love it.
I saw that Facebook
There,
page.
it's called asshole parking Saipan.
But see, on that other side of that spectrum, sometimes I wonder, like, I gotta make sure my parking is correct
Yeah.
because I might end up on parking
Exactly.
assholes. I don't want that to happen.
Like,
I actually do want to park as an asshole and just end up there. Like,
But yeah.
I made it.
It's like I'm famous.
Your boy made it out of the mud.
Undefeated.
No, but like you know what's crazy though was that it wasn't just the one occurrence that one night. It happened. We saw 3 cars
Mhm.
that took up 2 parking spaces.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
And imagine one car was small, but it took like.
Oh,
other
Yeah,
side.
it was like
Come on,
it was like diagonal park
oh
too.
no.
like- Oh.
And you also gotta love like how people give directions here. It's so funny, man. And you call up your friend, okay, dude, I'm like near. Okay, you know the 2 bus stops?
Yeah, man.
The second one, you turn left, and then if you pass 3 coconuts, that's my house.
Especially when you start adding the stores. You know the store, Ellen store? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that store, yeah.
when you use when you
Yeah.
use
Go to Ellen
Spartan,
store, go
Yeah.
over there.
Marks.
You see
But
the
then you're like, I don't know which store is that. You know when you're going down south, and then that's when you're like, oh yeah, okay, now I probably know that store.
I think for the most part it's pretty problematic when you have 2 stores that are across each other.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that
Side
throws it
pet meme.
off.
So the one at in CK, there's Ellen Market, and then there's Schwinn
CK's the area you get
Yeah,
lost,
So
bro.
there's Ellen Market, and then right in front of Ellen Market, Schwinn Market, and then and then close by it is a laundromat that's associated with Ellen.
Yeah.
I'm like, my goodness, the way they place these stores, it's the most fucking amazing thing ever.
I'm like, that's just as crazy as like when H Mart like was like right across EXO. You know?
Oh really? Yeah, I remember that.
But you know, at first I was like, this is a weird concept until like it took my mind to realize H Mart was not a supermarket. It's a wholesale market.
Yeah.
In
But-
fact, H Mart did a lot of transports to
Smaller stores.
smaller stores. So I'm pretty sure there was some stuff that EXO ordered from H Mart.
There's a
You
joke
know,
somewhere.
there's also a Mandela effect too here. That Joten Superstore is not really Costco. But then like I don't know, but when I was young I saw the Costco sign, like dead ass.
Well, yeah. But the thing was like during my time, it was called Price Costco.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
But then they changed it to like what, Joten
Joten
Superstore
Superstore.
now.
Yeah, but
They bought it.
I love
eventually.
how it was Costco before, cause like
But
oh
everyone
we
still
we do have a Costco
Yeah,
here.
but everyone still calls it Costco.
Yeah, we still
Yeah,
call it
bro.
Costco. It's kind of like how.
Cause I thought I was tripping too. I'm like, isn't there like Costco sign or has it been Joten? You know, like
Like,
oh.
like I wouldn't necessarily call it the Mandela effect because like the new generation of kids that call 360, they call it the 360 building.
Yeah.
But for us, we still call it the Nara building.
Yep.
They're like, yo, let's go meet at the Nara building. I was like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, sorry, you're not my age. 360.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Naro.
Yeah, see.
Because they see it as like the place to eat 360. That's why. But
Yeah.
overall, they don't know that building is called Naro.
The one thing I love is Joten Ace Association. What people do is just umbrella term everything. When people say Ace Hardware, they'll just say Joten. Hey, I'm gonna go Joten to buy parts, or not parts, but like tools. I'm like, okay. But then people who go to actual when you go to the actual location, you'll see 2 stores: Joten, the supermarket, and then Ace Hardware,
Yeah.
where you get all your tools and all that. Then the person who heard that sentence be like, wait, you can buy power tools in the supermarket?
For real.
But what people do is they umbrella term it. So Joten is both market and the hardware store.
Hey, yo, Shadow Hokage, welcome. Half a day.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Evening.
What's up, Chelu?
Let's
Like a less chalu.
21. And you
I'm about to pull that image up.
no, not your
No.
No.
Wait.
I might get cancelled.
Alright, now all of internet will think we're weirdos.
It's like no. Hold on. Let's be simple about this.
Some Babylonian technology we're about to expose, bro. Ancient Babylon.
I just want.
I saw it on Twitter. I was like, and I zoomed in. I'm like, no, I cannot unsee this. It's
What
now that's why Drake made an album, huh?
would be wild though?
Dude, Twitter is like the dark side of Reddit, you know. But like,
No. I still think Reddit.
Reddit would be the dark side.
Reddit still carries the dark side, man.
So Twitter is like a more like
If y'all
you gotta be ready for Reddit.
for me,
you know.
the true like poo poo dark side for me is like 4chan. That's where all
Okay,
the
never-
messed up crap is there.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm still those last bastions of humanity that still visit 4chan once in a while. And I'm telling you now, these are the same people that will make a custom Pokemon hack ROM about 4chan memes. And the same people that think putting a cat in the microwave is better than watching paint dry and all that. Yes, this is 4chan.
God, man. I forgot 4chan in the mix and how cursed.
Dude, 4chan went to war with Tumblr. I'll explain how the war went. So, Tumblr's like, guys, we're gonna go to 4chan and we're gonna spam our very friendly memes. So Tumblr was infamous for
Dead, bro.
yes. So back then, Tumblr was infamous for having a lot of how do you say, feminists and all that, and they wanted to declare war against 4chan. My goodness, they made the biggest mistake ever. Okay, so what they did to start the war was, they send their feminist memes, wholesome memes to 4chan, and 4chan was like, you know what? If you want to declare war on us, they're gonna go hard, man. It's like the little brother meme where the little brother punches the big brother. It's like, I punched you, and then the brother just cracks his knuckles and then punches brother. That's what happened. So 4chan did a counterattack, and started posting gore, a lot of violent stuff in Tumblr, and then the people got triggered in Tumblr and started crying about it. So they did a counterattack by putting their selfies in 4chan, but that was their biggest mistake. The 4chan people got their pictures, photoshopped their faces, slapped it on the gore, and put it on Tumblr. and then apparently there were some 4chan spies that convinced some Tumblr people to delete System 32 in their computer to stop it from happening. The casualty was 41 brick computers. So, the Tumblr people decided to just not do anything for a good year or two, and then the trolling ended. So that's how the war ended. Yes, they literally went to war. Tumblr versus 4chan. Yep. It was a relatively short war, but let's just say both sides were not the sharpest tool of the sheds.
I really don't know how to go. I really don't know how to go about with that. That sounds wild.
They started petitioning each other. Okay, they did one of the secret weapons of the war, quote unquote, was petitioning. Tumblr's like, okay, guys, we're gonna petition. We're gonna go to change.org and petition them to cancel 4chan. They made a petition. They got a lot of signatures. So 4chan was like, all right, fine, we'll play it your way. They made a petition and they got more signatures to take out Tumblr. I lost my shit when they started doing signature warfare, man. Like, the fact that they used change.org to cancel each other was the funniest shit ever. I was like, fuck. This is what happens when you have nothing better to do than to surf the internet all day long. You slowly end up becoming a Tumblr or 4chan user. But these days, now you slowly turn into a Twitter user.
One problem I had initially with at the start of Twitter of 2020 was when I would scroll through Twitter and I would look at posts, and sometimes I'll be like, "I hope you guys are having a great day today," or they'll post something from the news. And there's got to be one idiot out there that posts K-pop fan cams, man.
Oh,
Dude,
You know what I'm talking about, right? They post a random fan cam
Mhm.
of a K-pop performance,
Uh-huh.
but it's totally irrelevant to the to the post.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is your purpose for
So-
posting this up?
One thing Twitter likes to do, and it's still one of my biggest pet
I-
peeves, is
I
recommend
just-
random shit, man. I
No,
hate it.
I just love the drama, bro. Like, especially when it's like here. It's so funny, dude.
So for me, the drama I like to watch is political drama. Because like the reason why I love it is because it shows the hypocrisy in all sides of the political spectrum. It's the funniest shit ever. Like these are grown men and women in suits being paid millions of dollars to lead the country, like acting like kindergarten students in front of you, and you ask yourself, I think I'm the adult here.
What is that?
Well, for the most part, I usually use Twitter for artists. There's like a lot of good artists on
Oh,
Twitter,
yeah, there's
anime
that.
artists and all that.
And then there's there's those other artists.
Bro, okay, wait, hold on, deadass. I just logged into Twitter. Someone tweeted 21, can you pay my bills for me?
21.
Bro, this
Can you
meme
pay
is
my
already
bills
going
for
too
me?
much,
So,
man.
When I use Twitter, I follow it for the anime artists and the UFC fighters because these guys are like the best drama queens in town, especially Paulo Costa. My man is a redditor, dude. He's like, this is what happens when you mix Secret Juice, 4chan, and Tumblr together, man, and UFC. All four of these components, you get yourself Paulo Costa.
Hey, Rebel, what's good? How you doing? Happy day.
Good
Happy day, you
evening.
scrub.
Ooh. I don't know who he's calling out, but oh boy.
No, we cool. Woo. I was like, that was back in 2020. That fan cam thing is not a problem anymore. My problem now is all the porn balls that exist on Twitter.
Ah, yes.
I'm like, so
Yeah, dude, I saw someone tweeted like, fuck Pornhub and all those porn sites. Twitter is the go-to right now. It's free. You don't need to subscribe.
Keep in mind, guys, Elon
I
Musk,
bet you Elon's like,
bro.
yeah, I'll just leave it like
Nope.
that.
Knowing what
Yo,
Elon
but-
can do, bro, I bet he has Skynet right now in his Tesla factory. I'm telling
Dude,
you.
oh God.
He just needs to snap his finger and he'll activate Skynet, and it's over. We're all gonna be stuck in the loop.
it's like we're all gonna be in a simulation.
Uh-huh.
What if we already are?
Who knows if for real? What if everything is just a fucking number crunch?
What is life?
Is this the real life or is this fantasy?
Mama, just killed a man.
What I gotta
If I could save time in a bottle.
Who knows?
Maybe Elon Musk is afraid of people who are awake.
So my dad, I was actually talking to my dad earlier today,
Uh-huh.
and he was telling me that what is Twitter going to be subscription based now? I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, actually,
like-
also on Twitter, you could pay to get verified, like the blue check mark.
Are you for real?
Like that ass, dude.
No way.
Yeah.
So the thing my dad mentioned to me is like to pay $8 for Twitter.
Yeah, that's the one. Just to
No.
get verified. Yeah.
It could be verified.
Like that ass, dude.
Honestly, no, like if you know basic capitalism, easy money, easy money.
I was like, yeah, I'm a,
Especially the tryhards that like to be relevant.
I was like,
So many people.
if you have to pay like you have to pay $8 to be verified on Twitter, and Tinder's out here making you verified for free. Think about that.
As Sean Strickland would say, "What are you grown men doing on TikTok? Look at this grown man on TikTok."
What the hell is even that?
Dude, love that guy. Sean Strickland is literally the dude that will, and he did, shower with an AK-47 because he's so based. Love that dude.
Oh man.
That's why I don't use TikTok at all, because of the allegations of data spying and all that. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's enough. Google's already trying to suck you my data, so that's enough.
Yeah. Well, I still get a lot of my ideas. I still get a lot of my ideas from TikTok. And in case the TikTok biz doesn't go too well, I'll have YouTube.
Hey, YouTube Shorts, the competitor of TikTok.
Yeah, you know what's funny is like after Snapchat and TikTok, after Snapchat and TikTok existed, every other social media out there has been trying to follow suit.
Facebook
Whoever
2
uses
stories.
Snapchat now, dude, it's not like before. It's not streaks now. It's more of like sneaky links and stuff like that.
See, okay, so
I actually got into Snapchat because of the filters.
yeah, call me
Back then
basic,
it was
but
streaks too.
Wait, what
Mm.
are if I know I sound like an old man, but what the hell are streaks? 'Cause I
So-
know, yeah, Snapchat's for filters.
so,
and
like,
pictures.
How streaks started is just like it's just like sending like what do you do like your day. And
Oh,
stuff,
okay. So essentially, kind of like.
And then that's how now like Be Real is
Oh,
like-
okay.
showing people like
Be Real.
yeah, it's another app too.
How does that work?
Basically you just take a photo and but the thing is with B-roll it's accurate with the location, so it's like kind of kind of sketch.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds hella sketch right now.
Dude.
I'm like,
It does.
it's like, I noticed that there's a lot of students out there that use Be Real, and there's a lot of posts out there where everybody's seeking affirmation in some way, shape, or form. Just to know that who's there for them.
The reason why I don't use a lot of social media is because of privacy issues. Facebook, Google, TikTok, so many. All of your information is under their tab, and it fucking scares me, man. And yeah. You read their terms of services; they will collect data for the sake of ad revenue.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of scared because I went to easycosplay.com because I wanted to see what cosplays I wanted to get.
Yeah.
And I look at my YouTube video and an ad pops up and it shows an easy cosplay video and I'm like,
Yeah. If you guys want to scare yourselves, there's this website. I'm trying to remember. There's this website called Did I Get Hacked? And you just gotta type your email address, and it'll show you if you got pwned, meaning hacked. It's a really scary website, and it'll make you want to change your password a couple times. That's what I do every 2 years or so. I just update all my passwords. But yeah, I'm trying. I think. But there's a way to
Dude,
know if
actually,
you got
I
hacked.
had that experience too. Someone on Island was like trying to get into my email, and they kept calling my number. I was like, so me being an idiot, and also, I'm gonna fuck with this person. And then the guy didn't answer, right?
There. So this.
He answered, but he did.
So
he
this
didn't
website,
answer.
yeah, this website is called Have I Been Pwned? And all you need to do is just type your email, and it'll show you all of the websites that have been compromised with your email on it. If you want to scare yourselves tonight, guys, feel free to go to this website. It's always good to update your information. That's how sensitive and volatile our
My list,
information is.
Pornhub.
Hey, you have an account? Bro, I don't make an account in those special websites, wink.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't
I'm
want to get
kidding.
fired. But yeah, that's why, like, when it
I actually do want to buy Pornhub's merch though. They have like, dude, they sell merch. They sell like that ass, dude. They have a windbreaker jacket, dog. Like, come on, dude.
Bro,
Who
imagine-
wouldn't buy that,
A
bro?
windbreaker jacket. You imagine doing a run and all you hear is the theme song. Especially with the most bullcrap scenarios that Pornhub always makes. Oh,
You see
no,
like
it's
the
not
other
that.
runners like, is he wearing that jacket? Like, am I tripping?
Like they're playing the theme song in there.
I'm like, I'm out there 4 in the morning.
No, okay. Like I was curious. I was like, you sell merch? I was like, okay, let me check. I was like, oh no, dildos no. Let me see the clothes. Let me see the clothes. And like they also have like winter edition, like
Winter
like that, dude. That.
Winter edition.
Yeah, dude, they have like it's like a Christmas thingy, and then in the middle Pornhub. It's like oh, it's
Is it one of those ugly sweaters?
yeah.
Yo,
I'll actually cop one, dude. Like dead ass. I'll cop one right now, bro. Like,
it's like visualizing it right now. For me, it's the windbreaker jacket. Like you're about to do a half marathon. Weather's not the best, but that's the only option you have in your fucking closet. The Pornhub jacket. Like imagine the commentators. All right, leading the pack is Arnel Pegora with his Pornhub jacket, and then the people watching is like playing the theme song in their head. I believe he is running under the sponsorship of Pornhub.
Under accessories is toys. Dude, I'm actually checking this shit out.
Why are you checking this shit?
Why not, bro? Screw this.
I went to their merch.
Bro, $36.
Oh no! That's not bad. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Don't tell me, son. Don't tell me. Is your first sponsor gonna be Pornhub? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, fuck it, then that's dick chain.
Oh, I'm done, bro.
Yo. Okay. Yo. Does it strip here?
Yo. No, it didn't see it.
It's a dick chain. Yo.
Yo, this is fire,
Your
dude.
first sponsor gonna be Pornhub. Oh my god.
If you're not mature enough, go check out website what do their merch. Dude, I'm actually on a scroll later.
Apologies to minors in this chat. We are so sorry.
Dude, they got a fucking hat, bro. No, bro, they got a fucking hat, bro.
toys.
That's crazy. They got a ghost book?
Checking this
shit.
Why are you checking this shit?
Why not, bro?
That's kind of.
Wow.
That's what kind of white.
Bro,
Or
this
just to say, oh
Like
no.
ultraviolet light.
Hey, wait, ultra.
oh my god, bro.
Yo, they got slides!
Oh my god, dude.
That's one way to hide it, man. I tell you
Yeah,
guys,
fuck
I'm
it.
hiding it, bro.
I'm dead.
Okay. I think well, are we gonna get DQ'd in Inside Fan if we wear more merch? I can't.
I think you will.
I guess Arnell
think you
Pegron
will,
with this
bro.
Pornhub jacket. And then oh man, considering we still have like under 20 peeps in the club. Oh no.
Under accessories is toys.
Jeez, to make it worse. Imagine if you're a top finisher, checking this like top 3 and you're wearing Pornhub. They're gonna ask, how did you improve your cardio? You just wink at them at the bed. I have good bed cardio.
See my merch right there.
They're like,
I'm certified.
they're like, well, you live by yourself.
Don't tell me, son. Don't worry about it. I have a trading bag.
Oh, they saw some.
I'm just gonna say,
If you
Yeah,
decide
fuck
to
it,
shit,
then that's
if you decide to get that shit shaved here,
you know how
okay.
Oh, wait. Oh,
They got a pajama set. Dude, I'm dead.
so I'm gonna say like if they ship to Saipan, man, could you imagine ordering this shit, right?
I'm gonna go straight to the mail service, and then they know what's in there. I'll be like, you know
No.
what to do.
Especially if
because
they
they
put the box.
look at you and they're like, so business or personal?
No, it sucks too because you know how some boxes have the logos of the company. Oh no!
Oh.
At this point, if you're about to get your mail, just put an eggplant in your pants and they'll know. It was like, yeah, that's right. That's my merch.
I'm dead.
That's really Pornhub sells merch. Could you
Yeah, dude,
imagine-
they do, bro.
Could you imagine
to
if
be
X video sells?
I think that's why they're selling merch to compete with the rival competitors.
Hey man, you gotta have healthy competition, man.
This is what No Nut November does to people. They're gonna buy merch to cope with the
I'm
pain.
down to get the bucket hat and the water bottle, bro.
Is this what it means to go through post-nut clarity?
I'm down to wear Pornhub like running shorts. I'm down to wear that. Especially if the Pornhub like logo is on the butt area. Oh yeah, let's go.
It's like the booty shorts.
Yeah.
You know how they used to have those jogging pants that used to have like the layers,
flaps?
like
No, the letters like they
Oh,
they would put wordings on the butt.
Yeah.
You're like, huh?
And it have words like juicy or
Yeah, man.
spicy.
Or like, if you really want to add more spice, there are some shorts with like flaps. Like it just cuts here, and then your shorts are just like flat flowing out, so you can see your like underwear compressors and all that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, moisturize shorts, right? Like they, how do you say? Like in your shorts, like they cut this area, so you have more like room to kick it.
Oh yeah. Running shorts have that. I like the feeling when I run
Yeah.
because I know
Hey.
everything hangs up pretty well.
And their
That
models,
plus
oh my
the-
god, their models also Kira.
Imagine
God.
that. Imagine that, but plus the testicular cooling unit.
Oh yes, the cooling device. We definitely need that. Just imagine that half marathon. You have your camelback, your testicular cooling device. Bro, and you have your number 69, Arnel Pagarel, running at a 9-minute pace with his testicular cooling device and camel pack, and his Pornhub shorts. Representing run side pack.
Why do their slides look like Yeezys, bro?
What are those? What are those?
Yo. Oh my lord.
Imagine like hanging out with your friends like, hey boys, but instead of check out my Nikes, check out my Pornhubs.
Dude, I'm down to score the bottom. It's only $18.
Yeah, we got the Pornhub bottle.
Yo, that actually looks fire.
I mean, it's clear.
Yeah, this helps.
But does it help the environment?
The important question.
Yo, their socks kind of fire though.
Pornhub socks.
I would not be caught wearing that to work.
Not even in run side pan, man, because we tend to be in the newspaper because of photo shoots. You see your run side pan shirt and then boom,
If I was in that photo, I would be like,
Zoom it in.
see like naman ang sweetie. Looking at the socks. Dude, that's wild, bro.
It's gonna be a PR nightmare. Why are you sponsoring a porn website when you have children in your club or in the community? Oh no.
Like what Johnny Sin said. Yeah. He did it all. He was a doctor, an astronaut,
Pizza
pizza delivery, military also, a good teacher too.
He was a teacher. I know you already mentioned doctor.
Crazy.
Wait, I remember he was a police officer. He was a police officer.
He served in the army too.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, he has the most overqualified resume ever. What the heck?
I was like, this dude went through every class.
And the best part is he's been bald in all of those class changes too.
It's like at this point, if they did a real life One Punch Man parody, man, could you imagine?
Just ask Johnny Sins. It's crazy too because I know he does vlogging once in a while too. He vlogs.
He vlogs?
Yeah, he vlogs. What? Yeah, and he'll like talk to you about his his daily life and all that. What he does to prepare for his performances and all that.
Vlog 3. I know. Stepsister.
Bro, he's actually a nice guy. He'll tell you like his backstory and all that, and he'll actually give you advice to help you perform better.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
I'll just leave it to your imagination when I say perform. But yeah, he'll give you advice on improve performance and all that. He's gonna be like, guys, remember you gotta do your workouts, eat healthy to improve your performance. I'm like, yeah, performance.
You ever seen Pick Up Destiny?
No, not yet. No,
You guys ever seen Pick Up Destiny? Jack
not
Black?
yet.
Oh man, it was a classic movie. But the reason why I bring this up
This
is because
this motherfucker has a YouTube channel.
What?
2.1 million subscribers.
he has a YouTube channel.
That's
Look at all his vlogs. No, he's
oh my gosh. Epic fails? What did he fail?
Where did he fail?
Did he not on the wrong camera?
I hate to be in that splash zone.
Oh.
Johnny Sins reacts to crazy currents.
Gotta watch it later, dude.
He's gonna win every argument against Karen, that's for sure. He will win every argument against Karen. He's one of the strongest anime characters we know.
Johnny Sins diet for Grace.
Bro, I'm done. Yo, that guy's wild.
You know who was another?
He's a vlogger.
You know who was another? You know who was another porn icon back then?
Was this Mia Khalifa?
No, well, there's Mia Khalifa, but
Yeah.
the other dude, there's this other dude. It was Ron Jeremy.
Oh, yeah,
You remember Ron Jeremy?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Ron Jeremy, man. He's got the blue turban.
yeah, man.
He got the long flowing hair, and of course, the signature
Porno
mustache.
Mustache, bro.
It's the mustache, man. Ron Jeremy.
Speaking of porno mustache, I think before he shaved it off, RDA.
He
Rafael
shaved it
Dos
off?
Yeah, Rafael Dos Anjos, bro. Man, shaved off his porn mustache. Oh man. It was so funny when he had it on. The community was me. He was like, "Hey, yo, he's about to film a porn after his fight." I'm like, crap. It's funny too, Simon, because Dale is trying to grow his beard to get like his mustache to get a porn. You know, he's trying to aim for the porn mustache look.
The porn stash.
Yeah. In regards to our friends too, Reneel has the porn mullet, but not the stash. At one point, he had the mullet, the porn mullet.
And he had so much potential to grow the stash.
Yeah, but he was more of a beard guy.
Yeah, I can see that.
My beard frame follows the Dagestani frame, where it's mostly beard but no mustache. That's why I'll just get a papaka hat and then eat clean and train hard to improve performance, if you know what I mean.
I had a beard for a good period,
Yeah.
and then I realized I look weird when I have a beard.
For me, like I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think it's more like a jaw structure thing, like if it fits you or not.
Yeah. I just think like when I grow out my beard, like like it was really unkempt. And when I look back at my videos, I was like, I look so scruffy in those.
Yeah. So for me, I just keep my beard short, but not because like I don't want to grow it out because like my dad would just call me a mountain hobo or something. Because even my dad, like his preference of beards is like just keep it short and trimmed and all that.
I kid you not. I went to my barber one day
Yeah.
because I wanted to get a haircut, and he was like, "Are you sure you don't want to shave your beard also?" I was like, "Why?" He was like, "I shit you not." He was like, "Cause you look like the Al Qaeda," and I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm like, "What?"
But yeah, I got the Dagestani beard.
Like, yeah, no, man. Like, when I look back at my past videos, I'm like, it's weird that I was able to grow a beard,
Mhm.
but like, if I grow too long,
Mhm.
it just looks
It doesn't look good, right?
like there is patches on my face.
Yeah. Even me, like I my beard's not complete yet. Like it covers my whole chin, but like you'll still see like missing areas. So it's still not there yet.
Like I want the James Harden beard, man.
Yeah.
See his beard, like it's full. It has volume.
Yeah.
I want that kind of.
For me, like my ideal haircut is the classic shave the sides, leave the top. But then when it comes to the beard, it's trimmed. That's like my ideal style.
Would you ever grow a beard, Jet?
I tried to, but
That didn't work.
it didn't work.
It's all good.
And then there's also genetics. That's where another factor kicks in. It's different for some people. I started growing my beard around my 20s. It did take a while for me to get it. But then it wasn't still perfect, so I still got some time for it to refine.
I've always wanted to get like type of facial hair I've always wanted to get was
The mustache connects.
no, it's like those mustaches where it's like the handlebar mustache.
Oh yeah,
and then you have that curl at the very end.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I want that. It's like if
if I'm gonna go disguise mode,
Yeah.
that's the mustache I want.
Actually, I had one buddy of mine in the States. He had a Hitler stash. I was just like, why?
It's cool too because the reason why Hitler had that stash is because so his mustache can fit nice and snug on the gas mask. Because remember, Hitler served in World War One,
Yeah, he
and
did,
there was a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of like toxic warfare in World War One, so he needed to wear a gas mask. But he had a mustache, so he had to shave it in a square format, so it's comfortable when he wears it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
For me, my ideal facial hair is solid. It's like Venom Snake, like from Metal Gear Solid 5, bro. I'm not. I'll skip the mullet, but I'm down to get the beard. Hopefully, not the eye patch and the shrapnel on my head, but yeah, his beard's like one of my favorite ones.
Good old solid snake.
But at the moment, I'll just follow the Dagestani format. I just need the hat. Iklen hard. Hey yo, and 22. Let's go. More than 2 hours, baby.
Oh yeah. You ever tried shaving your body hair?
Oh yeah, when it gets unkept, or like when it gets weird, especially in the lower sector,
Oh yeah.
it tends to feel weird.
I've out of curiosity because I was so insecure about body hair for a while.
Yeah,
I was really hairy.
yeah.
I decided to grab a pair of razors and just like shave my entire body hair.
I see.
Oh, it feels weird.
Like the smooth skin and all that.
Yeah,
right?
having smooth skin, like you know when you know that moment when you what you call this you sleep.
Mhm.
If you have your feet like pressed together when you sleep,
You feel that smoothness.
you're like I can't help but stop, bro. Like it's so smooth. I can't go to sleep because of how smooth my skin is.
Yeah. For me, funny enough, like the only thing I trim is like the lower sector and like my belly area, because it's like that area is like usually grows fat the fastest and all that. But, like my chest hair, not. I just left it alone.
I had a waxing experience for you. Bro.
Did you say wax
Yeah.
or your nose hair?
Get brave.
Motherfuckers,
I didn't have to
No,
call.
that's first and last, bro. Never again.
I was like, how exactly did the process go for you?
My aunt was like,
right?
because my aunt did it,
Mhm.
and she was like, okay, this may hurt a little. I was like, a little? I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. It's like, okay, you ready? I'm like, yeah, but she's like talking to me. She's like, oh, you sure? And then she just yanked it out. I was like, ooh.
So that's for your mustache, right?
Nose hair. Oh, yeah.
Like, did you?
I cried. Yeah. That was the worst feeling ever. But I felt great. Like after, dude. I was like, oh.
I can't imagine waxing my own nose hair. So, how's the smell of the wax?
It didn't really have a smell.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like candle wax, right? Because yeah, candle wax is pretty scentless too,
Yeah.
unless you burn it.
Yeah.
And the wax.
But here too hurts. Getting this wax.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine that's like.
I mean, I don't have the guts to do waxing method to take out my hair. Oh no, I'm too scared for that.
I was like, I saw a clip from the 30-year-old virgin where Steve Carell gets he gets waxed. And all I remember was like the first time he got waxed, like when they took out the wax from him, he was like, Kelly Clarkson. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. If I get waxed, I'm gonna name one random celebrity on the top of my lung. I don't know who it's gonna be. No, Johnny Sins.
My hands.
Tony Ferguson. The rat race is real. I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Like,
Still though, yeah. I think, yeah. So it's mostly my gut, lower sector, and then my unibrow. I have a unibrow.
yeah.
But every weeks I have to shave it.
I have a unibrow. I have a unibrow too, so I can understand how that feels. Hey, Nick, man, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though.
The One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
I did not watch their new movie. I
Oh
was
man, I'm
caught up
sad.
with something else that day.
Oh man, yeah, I would actually try to scream that if they wax me. It's like, "Can we get much higher?" And then when they do, it's like, then they rip out again. And you're like, so high. That's a
What?
very iconic meme.
If I get waxed, I'll probably count in prime numbers. Then if I get if I start screaming terror, I'll just scream out the last number that pops in my head.
Reminds me of that one scene from Tokyo Ghoul, where like
Mm-hmm.
he ripped this dude rips out Kaneki's fingernails,
Mm-hmm.
and every time he does that, he has to start counting in multiples of 7.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I thought to myself, if I get caught in that situation, I'm probably gonna lose my mind because I suck at math.
So what's interesting about counting in a certain pattern is you're thinking, and you're keeping yourself occupied at a stressful situation. Like I remember when I was working with students when I used to work as a tutor. Like when they tell me about coping with stress, I tell them to count at a certain way, whether it be multiples of 2s, prime numbers. But if you do prime numbers, please don't go too far, or you'll start sounding like a physics scientist and all that. And it helps out. It keeps your mind off things. Like you're going to be more focused on smaller and simpler things rather than the crazier stuff that's happening now.
Yeah, because I noticed the bigger you go in terms of
Prime numbers.
in prime numbers, there's a big gap.
Huge ass number.
There's a big gap. The gap gets wider.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because it starts out from 1,
3, 5, 7, 9, 11,
yeah, 11.
13, 15.
15 is divisible by 3.
Oh shit, right. Yeah, not 15. sorry.
17.
Yeah, 17. And then it just snowballs. from there.
17,
19.
19,
Not 21.
23,
Yeah, 23.
29,
Mm-hmm.
then 31,
31. Not 32.
30,
Not 33.
37,
Yeah.
39.
Yeah.
I was like, why are we thinking about prime numbers now?
It helps us cope. As I mentioned earlier. But yeah, it's a good way to cope.
Like that's a very
Stress.
interesting coping mechanism there.
And for you JoJo fans out there, that's what Poochie did when he was getting his ass kicked by Raining Frogs. He had to count in prime to calm himself down. Yeah.
All I remember was part 7 when they did the Fibonacci system.
Yes.
How does a circle get inside of a square? That's all I got from. That's all I got. That's all I got from it.
Must be the work of an enemy stand indeed.
Good old JoJo memes. Oh man. Oh man.
How are we doing in time? Is it 2?
Yeah, I think we're already past the 2.
Hey, let's
2 hours.
go.
I think we're already
OT,
past
OT.
OT, yeah.
That's a big gain in government, but a big name in private, unless they pay you good.
Oh man. November just has a lot of ones.
Mm-hmm.
This month doesn't. This week doesn't have any holidays. Kind of glad
Yeah.
that it just.
But I'm ready for Apa Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving.
We're gonna send our legs to Jesus, man.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in joining the turkey trot, it's gonna be happening this Saturday. Sorry, it was this Saturday. Sorry, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, if anything, probably next podcast, just prepare a QR code for our fans to scan it in the event they're curious.
Yeah, this is if you're in Saipan, or if you're planning to fly to Saipan sometime within the next 2 weeks. And it's like, what better way to celebrate your Thanksgiving than to go
By torturing your life.
Torturing yourself before you eat.
Yeah. But hey, if you win, you get a chance to you get turkey, so
Sad gobble gobble noises. But yeah, probably I'll invest in
You
like
finish the race. Oh, I gotta buy turkey. Wait, I won. Get free turkey.
Yeah, man.
I was like, but you still have to go through the grueling
It's the uphill. That's the.
I would say like Thanksgiving is like good cheat day, bro. Like
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I was like, November and December I see are very hard months to consider
Maintain your
diet.
diet, yeah.
To consider dieting. It's like when the holidays kick in, you see the food on the table. You don't want you can't resist. The lumpia, you see fried
Yeah,
chicken.
man. As
pumpkin pie.
as that laughing Samoan guy said it best. You see, I'm on a seafood diet. If I see food, I eat it. That's gonna be us November, December.
For real, bro.
We're all gonna be on a seafood diet. We see food, we eat it.
It's just December's coming up.
Yep.
I know for sure. Me and my family have that tradition where we all get together and watch Home Alone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wait, which Home Alone though?
Like the OG one.
Ah, yeah, man.
Wait, 1, 2, or 3?
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
What? You know what's funny though? When I started watching Home Alone, I actually started watching Home Alone 3 before I started watching Home Alone 1. And I was like, how Home Alone 3 was totally different from Home Alone 3 was totally different from 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I was like, because one, like Home Alone 3 had one of the weirdest concepts out there, which was this kid who who for some reason has a chip that was switched out with another organization.
The RC.
Yeah, and I was like, they were trying to switch it out. And so this guy had it hard, man. He had to deal with four spies. The one in the first two Home Alones, he only had to deal with 2.
Mm-hmm.
2.
And then he had a companion, that parrot.
Oh yeah, he had the parrot.
But nothing beats 1 and 2, man.
Kevin had the spider though. It's like, yo, Home Alone 2 messed me up, man. Because at the end of the scene of Home Alone 2, they're like, they call Kevin and they're looking at the credit card bill.
Yeah. My favorite 1 and 2 was the luggage claim. Kevin's not here. Like it's like regular to them. What? And then the mom goes, yeah, and then she just like passes out.
No, the crazy part was like they made that mistake in Home Alone 1, and then Home Alone 2 they kind of double checked, right? And Kevin follows them on the way to the plane.
Yeah.
But it was a big old switcheroo when he's in New York and they're in Florida.
Yeah.
That kind of messed it up. Oh.
My goodness.
Oh.
Talk about
Man.
that.
I miss Home Alone. When, the crazy part was like there was a period of time during my seventh grade years, like when we didn't have when we couldn't afford cable at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We had a VCR and
Rented a lot of movies and all that.
no, we didn't even rent multiple movies at the time. All I had was Home Alone 1 on VCR.
I see.
And I would watch that like maybe multiple times throughout the day. So it was either that or the recording of SpongeBob the movie.
I see.
And I was like, those were the only two shows I watched, and I watched over and over and over again. So I feel like I know the entire scene. I feel like I know the entire scene front and back.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and that was insane.
Dude, that was before, like, you know how Blockbuster you could like rent games.
Dude, I miss Blockbuster.
Yeah, like sometimes like I used to do this when I was young. Like, you know how you return the CDs right on the
Oh, yeah.
on the thing? Yeah, I'll just take the CD and leave the thing empty.
That is so evil.
Not that, like, sometimes, like back then with PS2, right? You're
Oh, yeah.
limited on like some games, and
Right.
Blockbuster had like the early releases, so it's like, I'm gonna take this.
Like you're just doing the old switcheroo,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones style.
Because before I would just put like, instead of the game disc, it's just like old like movie disc. I was like fraud back then, bro. But yeah, Blockbuster though, I miss that place.
You remember when Netflix wasn't Netflix
think so. Yeah.
I know it's kind of I know it's kind of weird to think about, but Netflix didn't become a streaming service.
Yeah, it didn't.
And it's
It
early.
used to be like Blockbuster, you know, like they would like you could rent out stuff.
No, but the way they did their system compared to Blockbuster was that you could deliver stuff via. Yeah, you could have the movies delivered to you,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and their policy was that you didn't need to. There were no late fees. You just needed to make sure you return the video the DVD before you finish.
I remember Blockbuster didn't care about late fees. It's like if you don't pay for it, you just have the disc.
Uh, I think the whole thing changed when Netflix started doing collabs with Nintendo Wii U. I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
the Nintendo Wii.
yeah.
Because at that time you could stream videos using the
Yeah,
Wii.
yeah.
And I remember I think that was the game changer. When they found out that you can actually like stream Netflix videos on Netflix movies onto your Wii. We're getting to the age now we're getting to the age where like Netflix has a standalone streaming service, and now it also has its own like Netflix original series.
So to me, what made like rental services like outdated as hell was the accessibility of internet. Not just the Wii, just the accessibility in general.
Right.
And when people had access to internet, like you can go to any internet service provider and then purchase their plans and all that.
Mhm.
It just snowballed from there. Like the fact that you can have all of these amazing resources with a click and all that, it's crazy. And that's what kind of invalidated the purpose of Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, sorry, Blockbuster.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
It-
good old accessibility.
I feel like if Blockbuster transitioned its way over into the streaming service, do you think it would still have a do you think it would have still had a chance?
Maybe in
Yeah.
a way, yeah.
But they're going to have to do something with the capital that they have accrued throughout the years. They're going to have to.
Rest in peace of GameStop though.
GameStop is still up and running. It's just they're slowly in the process of like knocking down
Smaller stores.
yeah. So they're still up. It's just they have
Online
to make
seems to be the
certain
way to go
sacrifices.
these days. Online seems to be the way to go. Like, even me, like, a lot of my games that I buy on the Switch, it's online. It's all digital.
That is true.
I only have like one physical copy, which is Smash Brothers.
I still like the concept of I still like the concept of physical copies versus
Yeah.
versus digital copies.
I get that. Because like the problem is once that service ends, like where you got your digital copies from, you can't access your games anymore.
Exactly. But the annoying part about that the annoying part about that was with games nowadays, like back with games nowadays, like if you bought the physical copy of the game, you're pretty much good to go. Right? Normally that would be your case.
Yeah.
When I so Tekken 7 released in 2017. I
Yeah.
didn't get I got a copy of Tekken 7 about a month later because I had it shipped here. What pissed me off was the moment I popped my disc inside of the
There
PS4,
was a download.
I got updates waiting for me,
Yep.
and I had to wait at least 5 hours before I could actually play Tekken, and that's what pissed me off. I was like, why
I think
the hell do I have to wait to update my goddamn games before I actually play the goddamn game?
Yeah, there's a pretty funny one too. I think Metal Gear Solid 5 where when you download like the CD is just the whole game download itself. You have to download the whole game once you get the CD. It was
So
the funny
annoying,
shit
bro.
ever. Yeah, it'd be like that.
Hey, Nix. Thank you so much again for the follow. Welcome again to the Bach, and then hope you're having a good evening so far.
Yo, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Sheesh.
I already got the game I wanted for this whole year. By the end of I just want Pokemon, which I already bought.
Oh,
The
man.
next game I'm waiting for next year is Atelier Ryza.
Oh, you guys, Atelier looks nice though.
Yeah, I played 1 and 2. Now I'm gonna play 3. This is just Ryza. I'm still thinking of playing the other one that released close to Atelier Ryza.
All right. Thoughts on Overwatch 2? I think
1.2.
That's a great game. That's a great game.
I played Overwatch 1 for a good while until the first season of the Overwatch League. It was nice.
They had a Halloween event in Overwatch, so it was pretty.
I mean,
It was good.
I haven't played Overwatch 2 yet. I like it. I like that it's still free to play, and I like that you could still keep some of the legacy characters that were
The ones who get punished are the new players.
Yeah.
They're panicking. They're like, I don't know what to do.
Not only that, like they're gonna have to like grind a lot of shit, like their costumes and all. I remember when loot boxes were very simple. You just gotta grind, just level up, you get a loot box, and then there's like Christmas events too here and there.
Also now too with the new Modern Warfare, to grind on your guns, it's so weird. Like super complicated now.
I find it very funny because loot boxes became a controversial issue because it was counted as gambling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surprise mechanics, as some supporters would say. Mostly the corpos, the greedy corpo people.
The rank.
It's just a surprise mechanics, guys.
I'm not surprised. The ranking system is still bad
yeah, it's
on Overwatch too.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, well, first off, I think Overwatch killed the concept of like having a good ranked game when you auto assigned when they limited like the number of roles you could have for each team.
Speaking of which, lads, Deborah Necko's asking Pokemon Violet or Pokemon Scarlet. I bought Scarlet
I'm going with
because that professor's hot as hell. I mean, sorry, there were just a lot of better Pokemon in my opinion in
I
that
thought
game.
both of them were hot though.
You see, I like my caveman mommy a little more. But that being said, I like the version exclusive with Scarlet over Violet. For me, this is a hot take, but I think I like Armor Rouge more than Ceruledge. Yeah, that's my personal hot take, but I like it more. I like the Mega Man, Bisharp.
I just like Giga Chad Professor, man. Like just look at that.
The version exclusives of Violet are pretty sweet too. But in my opinion, both choices are nice. But for me, I just have a softer spot for Scarlet's version exclusives.
I just want to see, like, if they're gonna do anything about their competitive system for Pokemon. 'Cause it's like,
So okay, one thing's for sure, there will be a lot of abilities are being not a lot, sorry, a handful of abilities are being reworked. Pokédex will be cut, which is a good thing in my opinion. Helps lesser known Pokemon get more screen time. And not only that, there's terrestrializing. Saying it sounds so funny for me.
I actually, I think two Pokemon that ought to deserve some love at the very least in the competitive scene has got to be Puzzle and Linen. I feel like they're I feel like ever since Emerald Ruby and Sapphire, they kind of just are there to exist. You know what I mean?
Hey Simon,
Thoughts on
Maractus. Maractus.
Maractus.
If you want to go more underrated, let's talk about Maractus.
Oh. Oh. Wait, I need to see how
Thoughts on Minecraft.
Maractus.
Thoughts on Minecraft? Have not touched that game in years.
Maractus.
Yeah, dude, Maractus from Gen 5. Such a cute little cactus, but nobody remembers it.
Oh, Maractus.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Maractus
The
can be
cactus.
evolved from Cacnea?
No. Cacnea evolves into Cacturn. Maractus is just Maractus. Base form.
No, but look at this. No.
Okay, whoever made that's hella wrong. No.
Okay, cool. I was like, I thought I was going.
But yeah, if you want to talk about underrated, you got ya boy in the back, way back, like
Are you talking about Guzma?
It's your boy, Kuzma.
He was a pretty decent side character.
I like Guzma. Guzma was like the perfect Mimi. He's like he had that balance of Mimi and at the same time like he had some very serious moments. Plus he had a theme song every time he walked up.
Yep.
It was like Cats from Courage and Cowardly Dog.
Okay, so we have and then thoughts on Valorant.
Thoughts on
Nah,
Valorant.
That's not my cup of tea. I don't play.
Who asked that?
Thoughts
Oh,
on Valorant?
yo, Nick, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Valorant.
I mean I
Hmm.
like Valorant.
Mm.
I played a bunch of
Mm.
I played a bunch of games of Valorant on stream. I've been kind of rusty. I've been kind of rusty.
It's a good question. Sablana, you're still here? Because me and him play Valorant, so
Oh, for
you
real?
know, yeah. Sometimes we would have a good server, and then other times there's like hackers in it, so it's just like,
I've had that same problem with League of Legends.
Yeah, I don't. For me, I play mostly indie games these days. The only triple A's I usually follow is just mostly Pokemon and what oh shit, that's a very tiny list. I don't even remember what I follow anymore. But yeah, mostly indie games. Like games like Blasphemous, there's so many. There's a lot of games from Gus like Tales of Berseria, the Atelier series and all that. Smaller companies. I like following them because they don't follow trends and all that. They just do what they want. They have more creative freedom of what they do.
Hmm.
That's why I like following indie games.
I see.
I lost a lot of not respect per se, but the charm just died on me with triple A's because these days a lot of triple A's are missing the mark, in it for money and all that. But I'm glad like games like God of War and all that they still hold on. You know,
Yeah.
they still hold on the fact that gameplay is always first and foremost rather than monetization.
I think
and also storyline
Yeah,
as
exactly.
well, man.
yeah. I feel like the storyline concept has been slowly drifting away. A lot of it kind of it feels slow charting in a way.
Yeah.
Like you know what's gonna happen. It's kind of predictable.
Mhm.
Like I don't know. There's so much things to cover in 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 the makings of a good game. But
Oh, yeah.
I feel like where we are driven too much by competition that we lose sight of uh
There's no fun in it, man.
the storyline of the game.
Mhm.
What do you guys play nowadays?
So what do I play on a daily basis? There's 4 gacha games I play, and then on after those gacha games, I usually try to cap those like 2 hours a day, like playing all 4 of them because I use an emulator that can play multiple games at once, provided if your computer has the resources to do it, like the graphics cards and all that, RAM, blah blah blah. If your computer has the resources to split games, then that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I usually play 4 at a time, and then once I'm done with those gacha games, I usually play Pokemon on the side. Some of the indie games I play, and for those who are in the deep with Pokemon, I play custom hack ROMs like Pokemon Clover, Unbound, Pokemon Uranium. There's like a lot of cool hack ROMs you guys should try out. There's also Pokemon Infinity and all that. And then there's this there's this pretty cool Pokemon hack ROM where you can start with any Pokemon, and it's called Spork. Yeah, Spork.
Okay, start out with legendary.
Uh-huh. Start with anything. Bro, you in fucking Ultra Beast, man. Actually, no, like once you get your starter, all you need to at the starting area, go to the right and you catch yourself a Pheromosa. It's broken as hell. It's so funny.
I was like,
You'll sweep the first gym leader like nothing
I saw annoying when I tried to catch Formosa.
because of her high damage output.
Yeah,
And her low defense, so it's a choice. You either get swept or you kill her in one tap.
it's like not even what's that move? What's that Pokemon move where you hit the Pokemon but you leave them at 1 HP?
False swipe.
Oh yeah, false swipe.
Yeah. For me, what I do to whittle down Pheromosa is false swipe it and then switch to a ghost type. So at least her fighting type moves don't hit you. You'll still get hit by her bug type moves
That
and all
makes
that,
a
but
lot
yeah.
of sense.
Usually, like, what I do to tank those hits is get an EVO light dust clops just to take in some more hits.
Uh.
And then smack. If it's nighttime, spam dust balls. But if it's like daytime, I'll just get a timer ball or something, or an ultra beast or ultra beast ball if you wanna, keep it simple.
I'm trying to think of what games I usually play. For me, I have not. So the thing is, I have not touched the games in the past 3 months with running the gym, grading papers, coming up with lessons, coaching, and uh, fuck, I'm just busy. But before that, before my period of degeneracy, uh, I was playing.
I think the last time we played was that multiverse game.
Oh yeah, I played.
Yeah.
I played I played
Yeah.
multiverses,
Yeah.
a little bit of Smash. I still like fighting games, but like until until the day comes where I can finally come across good rollback netcode, or like find a game where I'm actually pretty comfortable with the fighting styles and whatnot.
Not just that, once Saipan's internet infrastructure is a lot better.
Yeah.
Because like I tried playing Hong Kong server because Sablan stays somewhere in the other side of the island, so he can connect to Hong Kong. But I can connect to I can connect to Tokyo. But I tried Hong Kong, bro. That lag is real.
I was like, yeah,
I'm like going through wall.
I played Hong Kong server on Valorant, man. I was like,
Tokyo is good.
no, Tokyo.
Dude, actually, I've met like Japanese players in Tokyo server, bro. They're like, "Oh, where you from?" I'll be like, "Oh,
For me,
Saipan."
I usually
And they're like, "Sugoi Saipan," like, yeah. Actually played with one hacker and he was in my team. And
What the hell?
But yeah, dude, this man dropped a 42 kill, though, like, and it's all one tap, and I'm just like, how is he hitting that?
Yeah, I don't see.
For me, last time I played abroad was Guilty Gear. My
Oh, Guilty
goodness,
Gear.
those Japanese players are strong as hell.
Oh yeah, man.
Like Guilty Gear, Strive, they went with the floor system. Usually around floor 9 and 10, mostly 10. That's where all like the hard grinding is at. And man, those Japanese players are tough as hell.
I still don't like the floor system in Guilty Gear.
I find it okay. It was all right.
I still I just found it really weird. I just found it really awkward. Like, um, sometimes you'll be put in a position where you're in queue.
Yeah.
And, like, it's hard for you to get out of that queue.
Mhm.
So you have to wait. There's a bit of a wait time before you can actually get out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you wait like 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. Depends on how active the server is too.
Yeah, I
It's
think.
like most of the action is usually in the higher tiers, and then usually the lower tiers have like the lowest population, but it's
Right.
mostly the high tiers. That's where it's at. That's where a good portion of the player base is at. Like starting from floor 8, from my experience, and up, that's where you'll start seeing more people jump in. It's funny too. They have a really adorable system where you get like a chibi character,
Oh yeah.
and then you can like call out others and all that. But I
like
hate
that.
it when like when I want to take a break, there's some random dude that just bumps into your fucking what you call it, your because I know like the way you challenge each other, you guys find like a port, and then you guys have to stand next to each other and then declare a battle. What's so funny? I take a break, like literally, I just blink a couple times and then boom, another dude's ready to kick my ass. I'm like, oh god, give me a break. So cute though.
I know the latest JoJo fighting game came out. I actually wanted to try that. That looks really nice.
Yeah, but fighting.
Yeah,
I know there's the 2D meme one, and then there's a they had like a 3D one called
The
Eyes
3D
of Heaven, something like
yeah, and they made a new game
Ah.
which retain the same concept as the original fighting
Mhm.
game. So it's more of a 2.5 setup.
Okay, it's similar to Guilty Gear, right?
Yeah, similar to Guilty Gear. What are so Neko asks, all right, how's your guys' progress for New Year's resolution for 2022?
My did I achieve anything with my New Year's resolution this year? Starting from my New Year's resolution for 2022 2022 was absolutely nothing. It's like for me,
my is just like just live life to the fullest, man. And also,
because like the reason why I couldn't think of one, because at the start of 2022, it was a grad semester for me. Like I just wanted to get out of college and start working. That's why I wasn't too focused on setting a long term goal, a New Year's resolution or whatever. I never do New Year's resolution because I'll forget it anyway. Like, what the fuck's the point? Like, whoever does New Year's resolution hot take are the same people that put live, love, laugh on their fucking walls. Okay, I just sound like Sean Strickland right there. But
that's my aunt's house, bro. It's literally in the front door. And
like every.
well, no one laughs here, and it kind of gets toxic in this house. But I guess have a good positive vibe, you know.
Exactly. Like, I'll always forget about those plans. It's not my type to do New Year's resolutions, in my opinion, at least.
I set out to make a New Year's resolution this year, and I gotta say, I made a big list, but so far I knocked out two out of the park. The first one is the is doing the podcast. Surprisingly, like I was like, I thought to myself, like, are we actually gonna make this podcast happen? And like going down the line, I know there's this, I know there's still a lot of things that can be improved, but I know pretty. I think we're getting a pretty good start so
Yeah, it's a start. At the moment, we're still in Simon's casting couch, but we'll get there.
far. I mean, it's not leather, but I mean,
Is it sturdy?
wait, let me check if it's sturdy. Hold on.
Oh no! oh!
It's sturdy, bro.
Dude, man, that was
Casting.
so
I'm for real gonna buy one of the Pornhub merch. It's still in my head. Like I'm gonna get probably the water bottle and maybe their sweatshirts.
the other one. The other one. This one's still in progress. This is until I finish. This is until I complete the end of this cycle. So I set out to do this challenge on January 3rd of 2022, and this was to run 1 mile every single day until run every single day until the end of the 365 days. This was also known as the 365 challenge. And I must say, I'm kind of proud of this, but I have not stopped running since then. I just finished my run earlier today, and I am on run 313 right now. So going down the line, I was like, I have about 55 more days to go. Oh, good. I'm ready.
Farewell, brother.
Anything you want to mention to our peeps on the street?
I'm gonna be real again. If you guys are doing New Year's resolution, I bet you a donkey's foot you'll probably forget it the next day. Real talk.
Oh. Alright, peace, bro. Stay groovy. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh god, bro. Did you click that? The portal, bro. That is one of the golden footage right there.
Okay, I actually did, yeah. Stop that.
I'm actually gonna buy it when I go home. So
I can't believe you're actually gonna buy a goddamn merch.
why not?
And let me know how it goes when you get to the post office. you see the
You
orange.
see my friend just look. You know.
When they do like yellow cards, pink slips, and they call your last name, and you go to pick up the box, postmaster looks at you and like, last name. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be the weirdest conversation, but hey, it works.
We talked a lot, man. That,
Yeah.
that was good. The energy. Also, thanks to Sablon, man. Thanks, homie.
Shout
You
out
know,
to Sablon, man.
you guys go give him a follow right now and watch his stream as well.
All right. We gotta acknowledge again to all the people who just subscribed to the page. Sorry, follow the page. Shouts out to my boy Snuggy for popping to the stream. Thank you, Kiwi, Sablon, Yaz, Shadow Hokage, and Nix for following the stream.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man.
You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I wish we could stay much longer, but our time is officially up.
But you can still catch me at Sablon's stream because I'll be playing with him. So if you want more comedy stuff, just go follow him. You know.
And before I forget, don't forget to follow our boy.
At Twitch, Chowder670.
Chowder670. You guys like if you guys like FPS content or you guys like really chill content, definitely head
Check
head
me
on
out.
over to his
Just
stream.
don't mind like our Discord calls, cause yeah, it can get hectic, but you know, that's the entertainment. And also, yeah, Yaz, he's actually part of our Discord server as well. So yeah.
If you guys wanna take a look at the replay of this stream, it's going to be up on YouTube. Episode 21. Can you do something for me?
I'm about to show that photo.
Fuck. Anyways, it's gonna be episode 21 of the stream. So if you guys want to check it out, it's gonna be uploaded the next day. If you guys want to check it out, and yeah. With that said, don't forget to follow me on my socials. You can find me on Instagram, maybe Facebook, Twitter. Hold up. Yeah, you can find me here. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You know how we do. And then yeah. Oh, and TikTok as well. I can't forget about TikTok. Anyways, you guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. Is there anything you wanna mention before we close the stream?
Reviewers, just do you guys. Live life to the fullest, you know. If you feel that negative energy around you, just don't mind it because those guys are assholes.
Oh, without
Without a doubt, you know, but at the same time, you know who you are, you know. So yeah, just continue to live life to the fullest and, you know, just do you.
Yeah, man, you do you, man. It's important that you
Remember, if it don't work, it don't work. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, someone should have clipped that too.
Oh, I was ready to get down. Alright.
But yeah, guys, catch me in Sablon stream as well. I will be playing with him.
Actually, what am I? He's actually streaming right now.
Yeah, he's streaming Dauntless.
We'll probably he's actually playing Risk of Rain right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go pay this dude a visit. So yeah, thank you guys again. We'll catch you guys later. Stay groovy, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out. Hey, if you guys are in Sablon's chat, type George your cut G.
Yeah.
Do that. Do that for me.
21. You do so. 21. Alright. Catch you guys later. You guys stay
Later, guys.
amazing. Peace.
Yes.